I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm a total innocent cinnamon bun. I don't know
You're
what
an
you're
old
talking
dirty man. You've
about.
lived for like hundreds of years. You've definitely done some weird kinky shit, and I know it.
Look, when I'm married with my wife, and we've been married for like 300, 400 years, you got to spice things up a little bit.
Look, I'm just saying, you don't fight 400 mages over a lifetime and don't accidentally end up with a cloaca at some point. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god! Woke up here.
Well, let's see what was going on today. We should probably go check and make sure that the farm still has anything there. You knows. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Kind of a lazy day.
Lazy day? Nice easy trip here from Debera?
Lazy, yeah, not bad. Some of the paths reset, so I had to find new ones, but not too bad.
Yeah, that happens a lot, don't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh well.
after yesterday's
Part
events
of
with
the
the
fun.
farm, I'm hoping that maybe... Do you know if Debera, like, where do you guys get food from? Like, do you farm it there or something?
Trade mostly.
Do you have, like, more seeds and stuff? Because I'm feeling like I need to diversify the farm a little bit, just in case, you know, everything starts turning into living creatures.
Suppose I could look. We don't really do much in the way of farming. We're underground.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have a lot of like,
Because I would be fine with, like, doing everything with mushrooms and then finding, like, salamanders and worms and things, but, you know, I think other people don't like that as much as I do.
Well, I suppose... I mean, I can definitely look around when I go home tonight. I'll look around for something, and then... If not, I'll put it on order from one of the other towns.
Because yesterday that Miss Ivy lady tried to help me with getting all of the crops back, but in doing so, she kind of, like, put some tricksy, weird chaos fey magic into it, and as you might expect, there were some bad results from that, and I had, like, many of my vegetables just, like, pop out of the ground and then walk around on their little feet and runs away, and that's not very good for the farm.
Well, that's what you get for trusting a fae.
Well, yeah, but it was also because another fae stole all of my crops. It was not a very good thing.
That's what you get for interacting with fae. I mean,
Well,
it's sort of...
I never talked to that one before. Ugh.
Yeah, but you guys let it in.
Well, we can't stop them once they're into town.
I mean, you could kick them out.
It doesn't... Regardless, like... You know, I just need some more seeds. I'm gonna see if I can find some out in the forest or something like that, but I just need to have, like, a separate group of crops that haven't been touched by chaos magic, just in case, you know, one day all the plants just decide to get up and leave.
Well, sort of anything in the forest would be touched by fae goop, so to speak.
Well, I mean...
So, I mean, that's sort of how everything is here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, I wouldn't say, like, chaos in particular is...
And for example, Miss Jojo. let's say you wanted to bake yourself a lovely pie that has like meaty things in it and vegetables. How would you feel if I was like, here is a spring onion, and it had a face and it looked at you and made little noises? How would you feel about making a pie out of that?
That depends. That is a little bit of a complicated question.
I mean,
if it was able to talk to me and hold a conversation, probably not going to. If it essentially just acted like a very primal animal, would feel a little less guilty about it.
okay, you know what? Fair enough. I just thought, it'd probably be bad.
People eat animals all the time.
Yeah, but, not when they're vegetables. It's a little different.
I mean, it's sort of semantics, isn't it? The plant was already alive when you ate it. So what's
Yeah,
the difference of making it visibly alive?
it's just
If it didn't have a
unsettling.
face or a mouth or anything and it just ran around, oh, well, for sure. Because then I'd be like, oh, well, Faye just gave this thing legs and made it run around, so I'm just gonna get back in there.
Yeah, I'm just worried about it, though. So, just keep me informed if you got any connection on that.
Yes, I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Have any more started doing it? Or
Today, I don't know. I haven't gone and done my rounds at the farm yet, but yesterday we had onions do it and corn do it. A tomato did it. So it's like just a little bit of everything.
Perhaps,
okay.
what if perhaps alternatively you get rid of the Fae that did it?
I think that might actually be something people are already in the plans of doing. Oh no, it was Miss Ivy. The one that stole them. I think we're working on that. But Miss Ivy, I don't think she meant to do that. But maybe I can get her to fix it, because it is her chaos.
Have you seen her around at all to talk to her?
Well, I mean, you could sort of do the opposite and just get like an order wizard and have them do something. Put them back in the natural order.
True.
Okay.
With the antithesis.
Yeah.
What if I, put iron in the fertilizer?
I don't know. I'm not a farmer, so I don't really know how that
Sometimes.
works.
But even I'm not that daring.
Yes. I mean, you're kind of daring.
Nirta.
I'm still mad at you.
There is a strange mushroom. Oh.
Go on.
There's a strange mushroom over there that's black and it looks goopy.
It's
You
probably
go touch it to see what happens.
I probably will not do that, but we'll see. Where is it?
Why not? You like mushrooms, aren't you? And it
Yeah.
goes all over you half of the time.
Yeah, but that
It's
doesn't
over
mean
where
all of
Maury
them.
is.
Where's Maury?
That's kind of generalizing, honestly.
Over there.
Okay.
Just over the bridge.
Alright.
What do you mean?
It's not very
I
often
don't
I
touch
get
everything I like.
She has
mushroom-related
always
things.
Mushrooms growing over them.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean all of them are good for touching. There's specifically ones you do not want to be touching.
There's ones that are
So
particularly
can you actually
poisonous.
touch? Can you actually touch them without getting poisoned?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see and figure it out. Alright, take me there.
It'd be crazy.
It's not very often we have very
Like some
mushroom-specific related thing.
Frog person or something.
What?
What?
Alright, fine. I guess I'll go. Is this the thing?
That is the thing. The scarily realistic mushroom.
What do you mean? Everything here is this realistic. It's reals. That's how it is. Why
is it here then?
I don't know. Mushrooms grow everywhere. You can't just tell mushrooms not to grow places. They grow all over the places. I mean, look at that. They're growing there too. And there. There's spores all over the place. You just have to look for them. They're there.
There's spores all over the place? Are we
Literally.
just breathing in
Oh.
mushroom spores all the time? Can I actually
Uh-oh.
sit on it?
Well, didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're finding out what to do.
The painting mushroom. Oh, you're right.
Hello? Are you a moving mushroom? What kind of mushroom is this? Can you speak to me?
Whoa, that looks like fun.
Hello?
What the fuck?
Where are we going? Mushroom? Oh, you're a very fast-moving kind of mushroom. There. Obviously safe to touch.
Transportation mushroom?
Apparently.
Mushroom? It seems to move one around at a fast pace.
Yeah. I think it's safe. I touched it. I don't feel like I'm gonna explode or get sick or anything. All the colors look like normal colors?
Yeah, you also. Yeah, it also tried to kidnap you just now.
That's different.
I...
Kidnap implies.
Oh,
Oh!
there goes. Yep, and now it kidnapped Mori. See? This is what happens when you touch strange things. Or sit on strange things.
Fascinating.
Well, someone tell John he's gonna want to do that all day.
Oh my god.
Seems like a good mushroom to me.
Yeah, I guess it's
Hey,
a good
mushroom. I don't know if you speaks or talks or you know I'm talking and speak things. Would you be okay if I got some of your spores? Then I can make more of you and then we can travel around with your family.
That means go onto the ground. Unless you have
Okay, I'm just going to open my bag and I'm just going to get a little. Nope.
We'll go find him later.
I can't scratch them off without getting on, so I'm just gonna. There we go. Use those spores for later, maybe.
You're so dapper. You can never be. This is just quite the day.
Seems okay to me.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Why, I do believe I look.
Hey, Mr. Oberon.
That's cheating.
What the fuck? Say that's cheating. I earned it, just like I earned everything else. I'll have you know.
How are things up here today?
Cheater.
I'm
Stay quiet,
I'm surprised you're not in the cushiony seat since Mr. Gracious isn't here right now.
Oh, no, it's completely fine. Completely fine. It is no problem.
Thought it's at the top today.
No, that's fine.
I mean, I can sit wherever I want, you know.
Hey, I wanted to ask, do you remember if we're all squaresies on our favors and stuff?
I would know that's your responsibility if you're trying to get a favor. Hello, Wayne.
Tell me, is there an instance where random people can just be teleported here for no apparent reason?
How do you
Yes?
think you got here?
Well, yes, but we don't usually eat bananas we've dropped on the floor.
Hmm.
Maybe it does.
Come on, Wayne. I know you have a brain in there.
Man, I walked in here, like, on purpose.
Kind of, I suppose. Very
I
handy.
genuinely didn't care.
Not many come here on purpose.
I don't believe I could.
I wouldn't know if you did it on purpose.
Adventure.
Yeah. I have no idea if anyone knows if there's a purpose or a targeting or something like that for it.
And where might you hail from?
Well,
You
there's a
certainly
reason
don't,
why
right?
People teleported here. I know why.
Yeah, but why specific people?
Specific people, I have no idea. But why
Right.
those people end up being chosen, I know why.
Yeah, and I think I know why. But I don't want you to tell me, so don't worry about that.
Well, what reason do you think it is?
I remember where I came from,
I really don't want to say out loud around other people right now. It's kind of something I'm workshopping into how to properly share that information.
You don't even have to probably share the information, you just speak to your friends, right? I mean, if you care so much about your friends, why would you be hiding information from them?
Because the way I've ascertained that information is locked behind a deal that may end up with me dying if I do.
I asked him if he can bake. Or I don't think
Well, I didn't make that deal with you, so who made this deal with you?
Um,
I'm not good as my mother.
basically the Shadelings and Miss Eska.
You should definitely teach them how to be.
What are either of those things going to do to you while you're in the forest? Oh, yeah, she may kill you in the forest, that's true. What are they
Yeah.
going to do while you're in town?
Yeah, but there's still things I need to do out in the forest, so I can't go burning that bridge right now, because I need that bridge. I like to go fishing
How is she
from that
going to
bridge.
know what you're doing in town? Do you see Miss Escar around at all? Do you see her plans anywhere?
You and I both know that everybody in this town has the capability of keeping a secret the same as a leaky bucket has of keeping water.
I'm very, very good at keeping secrets, Nirta, so you can always trust me.
Yeah, but under the impression that you already know. So it'd be more like me confirming it with you than it would be about
Yes,
me.
and is that not a good idea? Would you not want to confirm your theory, your hypothesis?
Potentially, but not at the risk of dying and burning the bridges and all of that stuff, you know. Just kind of don't want to do that.
Are you really going to get the information you want if you don't risk things that are important?
I did. That's why my life is at risk right now.
Get what you want.
Well, there is something that I do want from you, though, if you could help me. Because I think you might owe me a favor, but I don't know 100%.
I don't know. Remind me.
Well,
What could I owe you a favor for?
you are my +1,
Yes?
so, like, I got you into Burrow.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So...
And did we say that I would give you a favor for that?
I mean...
Or did you just agree to have me be your partner?
Yeah, basically that, because we're gonna be buddies. And this is, like, something that friends do.
What do friends do, Nirta? Please tell me.
Well, they, like, help each other without keeping, like, track of, like, who does what. Because, you know, you scratch your back, I scratch your back, and my back gets scratched, and everyone's got a scratchy back.
I don't really get my back scratched, so I don't quite understand what you mean. Are you saying a friend scratches another friend's back when they need help?
Yeah, basically, because, you know, like, it's really hard to grab some spots on your back, so you need someone else there to do it. But it doesn't really work all that well as a friendship if you're always keeping track of things, because sometimes one person is really down in the dumps, and if they're constantly having to keep track of all the favors and things, then that'll just get them even more in the dumps. But if you're just there for each other because you can help each other, then that usually works out really good, you know? Because then when you do need help, then they're just available for you.
Sounds very boring. What a boring friendship.
Well,
Just
maybe.
helping each other for no reason. What's the point?
Well,
You should
because...
get something out of having friends.
Well, yeah, because then, you know, I'll scratch your back.
And then you'll do me a favor if I tell you, or help you with something, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, generally speaking, it's just, you know, not putting hard numbers on it and, like, rigorously putting contracts together and things like that. Like, you know, there's a limit to it. Like, obviously, if someone's just asking, and then they never give anything back, that's not a very good friend, right?
I don't know. But, fine. I'm interested enough to go along with this. What do you want?
Okay, so, you know, I got all of the memories from Miss Fox so that I could become a master tailor. You know it's about that, right?
No.
Ah, well, I had Miss Fox's eyeball for a little bit so that I could get her memories and get all of her knowledge of being a master tailor. But the problem
Then
is...
you want me to have those memories now?
I wasn't thinking of that specifically. The problem was that she's also got, like, a lot of hatred for the Fae people. You know, she's very violent and judgmental. But now that is also in my head, and I don't want it there. So I was wondering if there was something you knew about how I could keep the part about the tailoring stuff, but get rid of the part where she's, like, a mean person.
So you bit off more than you could chew, and now you don't want the whole meal, is what you're telling me.
That sounds right,
You only
yeah.
want the things that benefit you. You don't want the downsides of a deal you made without thinking through things fully.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Are you sentient?
And this would just be doing something for you. Because
Mhm.
we're friends.
Right.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
You should teach the slime carpenter.
Are you sure about that? And not the
That is a good idea. Would you like to learn carpentry?
Well, I could take away the fox's hatred of Fae from within your mind, as it is a memory. Not from yours specifically, so it's possible.
No, I can't.
But what do I get out of helping you?
Gotta find a place with some nice wood first.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Oh, what do you want?
He's gonna try and use acorn to teleport us everywhere, and he can't do it.
What do I want?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, Nirta, you're part Fae, are you not? You made a contract.
I guess so. I think I'm that way at least since I got some magic.
Hey,
Hello there.
Yes.
Hello.
can you teleport us anywhere using magic?
Yes, no,
No.
I'm just taking a walk through town.
See?
This place
Be more
lying.
specific, dumbass. You're lying. He's talking about. He's talking about if you use your nuts, can you teleport us anywhere?
Exquisite.
No.
I win. No, you don't.
With some taste around here. Yes.
Well, let's
Who
see.
wanted to know
my
that?
father. He's another
I'll
gentleman.
No,
take away these memories.
He needs
Mhm.
the power of bees.
Power of
They were saying something about the fact that we.
I want something that'll be
Yeah, that's why he has to go
useful.
answer.
I don't know even how.
That makes sense.
Something
As we established.
that will matter down the line. You know,
Hmm.
something that, say an event happens.
Somehow know of the Lack family.
Well,
Don't worry about it, Morgan.
I'll have someone on both sides.
You'll understand when you're
Someone
older.
who will be able to help me should I ever need it.
You'll
Yeah.
understand when you're older.
I mean, that kind of. I don't want to sell your request short, but that already sounds like something I would do for you.
And we'll see what happens.
Good.
Of course, of course.
Time in the future, there will be guests coming to this town.
Exquisite day.
They'll be what?
And quite frankly, there will be guests coming to this town, and they won't
Oh.
like me. And they
Oh.
won't like you either. They
Okay.
come out. So,
Shit.
I want you
I'm just
to defend
chilling.
me
Chilling like a villain.
Of course I would.
with your powers of friendship.
Hopefully not too much like a villain. We have enough of
That's. I would absolutely do that.
I'm not being the
Like,
truth.
again,
Good.
I want to make sure you know
Been up to.
you could request me to do something that I wasn't already going to do, because I would absolutely do that for you, Mr. Oberon.
Fancy photos.
Agrees. Sure.
Okay. The way I see it, maybe this is saying too much, but I don't think I'll be able to go home if I don't have friends on both sides of this. I need people like you to help me, and I need people like those people in the boroughs to help me, and I need the people in the town. And if I stand by and I let some people come in here and they threaten you or they kick you out, then I think that would be a big setback for me. And what would be the point in going on if I can't get home, you know? That's like everything I'm living for right now.
Already
I saw.
Disagree. But, you got a deal? You want to do the shaky thing? Oh, okay, we could do finger things. So how do you do this?
Well, I can take it from you.
Okay, just like, specifically the memories of her being mean and stuff. What?
It's boring.
Oh.
I don't want to just take it from you. That's boring.
Oh, okay. What, do you need me to, like, go get something, or?
How about you go telling everyone in town what you want taken from you?
Guess the flux one of my limbs.
Okay. Like,
So that way, when everyone knows, it won't matter if you forget it. How much you hate the Fae. How much you secretly hate them. These memories in the back of your mind. That to become yours.
okay.
Even if they're someone else's memories, they are yours. So, tell everyone in town.
Yeah, he's actually been here.
That
for a
way it won't
while.
matter
And
whether
then
you
we got a
remember them
new
or
person
not.
today.
Okie dokie.
Because in the back of your mind, you now harbor a hatred for Fae and yourself.
Well, yeah, kinda. She did not like me at first. Hey, Michael?
Yeah. What's up, Nirta? Oh my god.
I just wanted to
Hi.
tell you that I'm gonna have Oberon take my memories of being hateful to the Fae away from my head, okay?
That's not what I said, Nirta.
Oh.
said just tell them the memories. I don't tell them
I-
you.
Oh!
First, I heard something about you fingering, and then I hear your memory being lost.
Oh,
What?
no, no, no.
I'm confused.
I got memories from Miss Fox of being very hateful to the Fae, of her not liking them and pointing guns at them and shooting them and stuff, and, you know, generational pain and hatred of her kind and stuff, and it's been in my head, and so I'm gonna get it taken out. Is that better?
Well, that seems to be reasonable, though.
Perfect.
Thank you. Okay.
But that's all on to do with the foxes, though. That's on them. So they should get their memories removed, not yours.
Well,
Unless there's something else going on. What
they're not the
fuck?
ones making deals right now. That doesn't make sense.
Well, no, obviously not. It's just that they hate the Fae. So
Mhm.
why do you have to lose your memories because of that reason?
Oh, because I got my memories from the Fox? Miss Fox?
And you
That's not why you got them notes, or why you want them removed. Why do you want
Yeah.
them removed?
Oh, because
pretty much.
they're in the back of my head making me sort of kind of hate the Fae, and I don't want to be like that.
But that seems like a reasonable reaction. I mean, Oberon is fine. But
He
other
is.
Fae is, not fine. So you should have that somewhat of a hatred inside of you. Not all Fae is gonna be like nuthead over here.
Somewhat, yeah, sure, but I also would rather those be
You
all of
know.
my feelings and not the ones that I got from somebody else.
I mean, true. You don't want to get it from a other source. You want to have, your reasons behind of you not liking the Fae.
Well, like
Which makes sense.
individual specific, like any other person, you know? Okay, anyway, I think you understand.
Like,
Yoop.
yeah, I got you.
22 more people.
I'm on it. Hey, Grandpa.
Hi.
And-
Did you get my letter?
I did. You want to go talk?
Yes,
into
we
a
should
girl
talk
again.
privately. Not you two, okay? Not you two. It's bad
Do it
enough
again.
that Wayne... No, I am... God, you and Wayne are so thirsty. God damn.
I'm not thirsty. You just look hot.
That's what I would call thirsty.
Is there something wrong with the well or
God.
the water?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Wayne and him. God, you turned into a woman once, and everyone wants to fuck you. Anyway. So. We might need to go somewhere else, actually.
Okay. You want to go to the top of the bed and breakfast?
Yes, that might be. Hopefully, no one's there this time.
We could always go to the den. If Mr. Pip isn't there, then it should be empty.
Where's the den?
Behind a farm. You never been to the den?
I don't think I've... Oh, is it that hole in the ground?
Yeah, the hole.
Okay, that might be actually a very good place.
Yeah. We will, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, while we're on the way, I just gotta let you know, as part of a deal I'm making with Oberon, that, when I got the memories from Miss Fox on how to be a master tailor, I also kind of got her hatred of the Fae and her tendency towards violence and stuff. And I don't like that being part of my brain, and so I'm going to have Mr. Oberon get rid of it.
Where is it going to go? Is it just going to disappear?
I don't know. Honestly, I know how, like, the eyeball magic stuff works with the shadelings, but I don't know how Oberon's gonna get rid of it, but... He said I need to tell everyone in town why I'm getting rid of it, so I thought I would.
Well, it's good to get rid of it. Speaking as someone that had a hatred of Fae, did unspeakable violence.
Okay, there's a pile of hay at the bottom, so it's pretty cushiony, don't worry about it. Whee! Yep, this is where I sleep.
Okay.
That's Mr. Pip's shrine to the Amethyst Dragon. And this is our beds. And this is where I've been doing my tailoring. And definitely, whatever you do, don't read this diary here written in Draconic, okay?
I can't even read their chronic, so it's fine.
Definitely don't read it. Wink.
I see.
I'm a pretty sound sleeper, so if someone were to just come in here in the middle of the night and do that, I'm not sure if I would even know they did it. But that aside, what did you want to talk about?
We might have a serious threat that might be befalling us soon.
Okay. Something that we don't already know about?
Well, I guess that depends. What threats do you know of that's showing up, particularly due to the winds?
Well, to the winds? I don't know anything about any winds.
See, when me and Longnose were talking about climbing the tree and the winds were so strong that they were pushing us off and they had a great chill, it gave a lot of concern to Oberon. It's very uncommon for something to take down his guard and make him serious.
Yeah, that's true.
But he wouldn't say what it is, so I gambled him for it. And luckily I won. And he warned us what the winds are going to bring. He specifically told us that it's going to bring dragons. More than many dragons.
Dragons? Wait. Why is that a bad thing? Because we're gonna have dragons here? I'm gonna have to, we need to get the roast together. We're gonna need a parade. They usually like that a lot. Did you say what kind of dragon it was?
Looks like you have a bunkmate, but
us this noise this morning?
Sylva's
Good
been
morning.
asleep forever.
I mean, you know I've been sick all this time, right?
Yeah, but you've been, like, so out of it for a long time.
I know. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Ugh. Let me just.
Sorry, Grandpa. But how
Sorry
are
to
you?
interrupt. I'm okay, I guess. I mean, I just for the first. Oh, thank you. The first time I felt enough energy to get out of bed.
Well, you should definitely get something to eat then, as soon as you can.
I'll head to the inn then. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. Sorry.
Take care.
Yes.
John, you're gonna feel a tap on your shoulder and a whisper that Nirta you will overhear with a natural 20 somehow, goddamn. We need to speak later. And you'll recognize it as the voice from the Fae from yesterday.
He's gonna just like reach out and try to like.
It's already gone. They backed up almost the moment they spoke.
Hold on. I'm gonna shoot some spores out and see if it gets disrupted.
You. What the hell?
Man, there are so many more people down here than I originally thought. What are you doing in my house? Our house.
I needed to speak with John. I was just letting him know that. I didn't want to interrupt, which is why I went invisible.
But
You could have waited until I left.
Look, you're a Fae,
I
right?
need to get done, so I was being quick. Yes, do not worry. I'm not trying to cause anything with you. I simply wanted to.
I know.
him.
I
apologize for entering your home without.
Okay, that's as long as you understand, normally when it's somebody's house, you usually ask to come in. You don't just come in because you want to, okay? Just in the future. Thank you. Okay, so now I don't believe I have as much privacy as I thought.
I said you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, apologies. I know you wanted some secrecy, but apparently invisible people make that hard for me to know.
It's okay. It happens. Even when we're in a crowd, apparently it's hard to keep from getting interrupted. But from what Obrion said, these are not kind dragons.
No.
They have a great deal of hostility towards the Fae. From
Another-
what Obrion said, they are like oil and water.
But like...
Not only are they oil and water as far as getting along, but their magics are completely incompatible.
Did he elaborate on that?
In his normal, riddly way, yes, he more said that the very air floats with Fae magic. And of course, with the dragons moving in, that may not be... It might interrupt things, like how the different seasonal courts control the weather in the seasons here. There might be issues. He didn't give anything specific, but the only thing he gave specifics on is if one of those dragons catch the Fae, or anyone that's friendly to the Fae, they are going to be overly hostile, to say the least.
Okay. Well... I know from the Emerald Dragon that there are dragons that are nice out there, and there are some mean dragons out there. I already had this conversation like yesterday with Jasper, where there is I forget his name, I think it was, He's a new guy. He just showed up, but he's also like half dragon. I forget his name. Oh
yes,
no.
I'm Jasper.
Well, Jasper's a kobold, but there was someone else there, and I was talking to him about it. But this guy was like a silver dragon or something like that. Silver, I think. But that's a metallic dragon.
Oh,
and
I see.
Emerald Dragon told me that all metallic
Yeah.
dragons are evil no matter what. So don't trust them, because they'll probably kill you. So, you know, it might be something like that. Maybe Oberon and the Fae only know about, like, evil's dragons. And maybe there are good dragons that aren't like that. But I don't know how it works here, because I haven't actually met a dragon from the place we're at right now.
It's possible. It's also possible. We know the Fae. They don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they don't. If they don't know, they tell their truth
Mm-hmm.
of what they know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's possibilities, but that's why I only told Fizwick and you so far, because I don't want to put the town in a panic.
Yeah, that's a good
you know
idea.
How much of a panic the town was when that one dragon flew over town once. Imagine hearing that there's a whole ton of dragons that are overly hostile to the Fae. Especially since there's some in town that don't like the Fae already.
Yeah. I wonder if Miss Fox knows anything about that, because if there's somebody that is against the Fae, maybe they know more about dragons that are against the Fae?
It's a possibility. He also mentioned that there might be information in the books, the ones about town. One of the volumes, either 2 or 3, he said that. Apparently, this is not the first time the dragons have visited Sundial.
Oh.
And that, it was around the 2nd or 3rd generation, so there might be something in the books too. Which is why, I know you know a bit about dragons. So between that and your knowledge of the books, I figured you would be a good person. Also, you know how important it is not to create a panic in town, so I trust you only telling the, necessary people, not people that are going to. Also, not the people that are going to use this to weaponize the dragons against the Fae, because we know there's those out there.
I wouldn't be surprised, though. I know that at least the Emerald Dragon is very crafty, and she would, look like a human many times so that she could, walk into human places and talk to them, and have them pretend, or just pretend like she was a human so that she can get trade and things done for her lair, without them knowing she's a dragon. So, if Oberon's worried about that, I don't want to alarm anyone, but it's very possible that the dragons are already here, and they are our peoples, and we just don't know it.
He did mention that they could show up at any time.
Mm-hmm. So, we can keep an eye out for it, but if you're saying that the dragon magic is different from Fae magic, I don't know if that means the sundial can also protect us, because I think the sundial is just for Fae magic, right?
I did not think about that, but that's... I did think about the protections, but I didn't think about the sundial. Maybe that could be a way of, if they don't have a sundial, but there's some in town that don't have one yet.
Right. There's many people that don't have sundials that are in the town, but even outside of that, we just gotta look at new people coming in and see how they react to Fae, because, if they're openly hostile against them, then it might be hard for them to keep a straight face, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would be true. I doubt many of them would have a poker face as far as hiding their hatred for Fae, given what Oberon said.
And specifically Oberon. I know he likes to make himself well known in town, but obviously there's a long history between him and the Burrow people, And if he's worried about the dragons, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the dragons would recognize him, because he seems to make himself pretty popular. Or
Well,
the opposite.
he also mentioned that as soon as... Well, that might be our other tale. Canary in the mine, as it were. If he proves, because he already told me that if the dragons show up, he might take off.
Well, if anything, I'm going to try to stop that from happening. Almost all of my plans up to this point have required me to be on good terms with the Fae and everybody else. And the last thing I want is for the town to be known as a place where the Fae will be kicked out just for being Fae. So I'm going to try to stop that from happening.
Alright, so...
But I will do my classic Nirta befriends people and try to talk to the dragons if I find them and see what they want and what they like, and then maybe we can be buddies.
That's the other reason. I would like to have this be done diplomatically if possible. I don't think we would do well with a war with a bunch of dragons. Especially since we don't know how many dragons there are.
Mm-hmm. And as I have said on many occasions, there is a proclivity for certain people in town to draw swords and ask questions later, so I appreciate you taking that into consideration.
Yes, very... Considering how many people jump at the chance to jump into the forest, yes. So...
In that case then, Fizwick's in on this. Did you plan on telling anybody else?
No, I figured I'd tell you two, and then as we kind of investigate this, I will be asking Lawrence, but in a more discreet way, without... Because I know he doesn't have any love for the Fae, so I don't see him causing problems, but I want to be cautious. I've already told the same thing to Fizwick, but if there's anyone that you trust, that you know is not going to create a panic or leak the information out, you can share it. Not like I can really spy on you and tell, but
No.
I trust you both. That's why you both have cool heads and understand the necessary...
The only other person I would feel very comfortable telling this with is maybe Sir Erhard. I feel like he is someone that could be confidently secure in having a level head, though his allegiance to his people and the threat of a looming dragon invasion might mean that he would feel obligated to tell them, so maybe we should leave that can of worms. Though,
I agree.
In that case then, Sir Erhard and maybe Sir Red? Sir Red's fought dragons before. He's told me that. Maybe we should talk to him and see if he knows anything about, like, certain defenses or things that maybe you could do against dragons and their magic.
It might be good to ask him discreetly, not tell him about the dragon attacks, but maybe ask him about, discreetly ask him about his fight with dragons.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I've only ever thought about them, like, before I came here, and otherwise, anytime we saw dragons, it was very, they're majestic. They're like, you know how Sir Oberon and Princess Sin are like the royals? It's basically like dragons for kobolds. They're like the royals. But since coming here and seeing some other weird dragony people, I'm beginning to wonder if that's not true everywhere. So I don't know how much my knowledge will actually be helpful, because it might be wrong, but I can try to help the best I can.
I appreciate that.
Also, were you at the council meeting a couple days ago?
Yes, I try to be at the council meetings.
You know about what I said about having information and needing to disseminate it in a discreet way.
Yes.
I'm going to be moving forward with that starting today. I think since the library has been uninhabited and the church isn't used that much, I'm going to talk to Mr. Lawrence and see who actually has control over it. And then I think I'll start renovating it to be my church. Because that's how I'm going to do things. I'm going to basically dress up all of the information that I have gathered and try to present it in a way that is helpful to people but without breaking the contract I've made. So if you want to learn more about it, I would highly suggest you stop by when I've got everything ready to go. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Now with that, I think that means I got a couple of things I've got to look into. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Miss Fox about dragons, because I bet the Burrow knows a thing or two about that. Discreetly, of course.
Of course.
You're good at climbing, right?
I am the best at climbing.
Doubt that!
See? I did okay.
You merely adopted the tunnels. I was raised in them, molded by them. I hadn't seen the outside until I was already an adult, and by then, it meant nothing to me.
Yes, well. I didn't live in the tunnels, I just lived in the shadows.
Oh, okay. Is that... Did you, bump your eye? Is that what happened?
No. I thought you were around when I revealed that. It's just, I do the same thing that a lot of sailors and pirates do. I wear it for low light visibility, you know.
What?
When you have the eye patch on. Yeah, when you have the eye patch on, it gets more accustomed to being able to see it at night or in the dark.
Oh, because you don't have eyes that are good for caves.
Right. So,
Okay.
by keeping the eyes in dark for a long period, you make it accustomed to be able to see it in the dark very easily. So if I'm in a dark cave with no light, or if I'm in a very moonless night or something like that, I can just flip the eye patch open and I can see much clearer in the night.
That's pretty good. But does that mean if you were at night, does that mean you need to put a candle up in front of your other eye so that, when it gets bright again, that eye is adjusted to the light?
No. It just works normally.
Oh, so it's only for the dark
But
that you have to worry about it?
Yes.
That sounds rough. But, I guess you don't get to have very good vision in the dark, and I don't get to live past 20, so I guess there's some trades-off.
Well, I mean, I used to have... Most elves can see well in the dark, but I'm too old. It doesn't work for me anymore. So this is a trick that I've adopted that a lot of humans have done since... In my old age, it's about on par for a human.
If I go to the forest and I find any, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Good day.
Hi, Nirta.
Hello! Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Oh?
Okay, so I got memories from Miss Fox in order to become a master tailor. Part of those memories were a lot of hatred to the Fae and being super violent and things like that. and it's been like in the back of my head, being very like mean and kind of murderous towards the Fae. So Mr. Oberon's gonna take those memories out of my head because I don't like them. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's part of
You're
the deal. I have to
telling me
tell
this
everyone.
in case it goes wrong?
Well, no, it's just part of the deal. He said I have to tell everyone what I'm getting rid of and why. So that's why.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Mr.
I mean,
Mrs. I don't quite know your gender. I apologize.
Oh,
Little
I'm an egg
kobold,
layer.
Would you mind showing this one around town, please?
Hi.
Oh.
I'm Nirta, Kobold Druid of Disporus. Nice to meet you.
Rebecca Lack.
That's why you always have
into that
mushrooms
Lack
growing around
family.
you.
Rebecca, nice to meet you. And yeah,
I'm...
yeah, basically, yes. That's basically it, yeah.
I always heard of Fey mushroom circles, but I guess this is not that.
I also got this one.
Special kind of shroom you
love
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I could do lots of stuff
Anyways,
with it.
I must be on my way.
What can you
I
do?
need to speak to you later. And
I
maybe you,
can...
depending on how things go. Anyways, have fun showing them around.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
I hit the wrong... I hit the wrong thing. Wee. Flowers, 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 flowers.
Hi, Gunther. Hey, Gunther.
They hit the wrong air.
Hello.
Gunther, I need to tell you something. Really fast. I got memories from Miss Fox in order to become a master tailor, but in doing so, I got all of her violence and her hatred and her racism for the Fae, and it's been ruminating in the back of my head, and it's been ruining my relationships with people, so I'm asking Mr. Oberon to take it from me, but as part of that deal, he wants me to go around and tell everybody what I'm doing.
Wow.
Great, that seems great.
they really have something in common.
How can I help with that?
Nothing. I just have to tell you.
I love your dress. You look lovely.
Okay. I really
Thank
hope you
you.
do well
Your
with
hat is
getting
wonderful.
that
I-
fixed.
the whole
I don't know
piece is
how.
just
I really want to help.
So adorable.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it.
I have a really bad memory.
I just had to tell you.
Are
That's
you
all.
sure?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
just
sure.
Looking around, but if you wish, I don't mean to take.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank
wait,
you.
wait. Oh, I left it, Wayne. Oh.
My
Have fun with your
Thank you.
flowers.
He used to be the campfire
Yes.
of the group, and he'd show everyone around, but he's sadly not around. So I guess I can do it.
I'm sorry. That must be difficult.
Don't worry about it. I just have to push forth and keep going. Anyways,
That's the attitude. Yes.
wish you luck with Nirta, with the whole memory thing.
Yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. I trust Oberon.
Definitely acknowledged.
Mostly.
Okay.
This is what I could do.
Oh.
Bigger mushroom.
My.
And then I can also make it into a
goes
different
back.
kind. I can make it into a fire mushroom. I can make it into a sleepy mushroom. This is a poison mushroom. And then,
Andy.
Oh dear.
yeah. But for safety, I like to leave it on the regular mushroom, just in case, you know. You don't want to
It's
accidentally.
more than regular, I'm sure. I mean, look at all the wonderful things it's done. It's beyond regular.
Well, it's tasty, if anything. I really like mushrooms. I grow the mushrooms behind the... Oh, let me show you around the places then, right? Where have you already been?
I've been some places down there. I've talked with Mr. Lawrence, a kind gentleman. But, you know, I've just been walking around. I've seen some horse statue. It's been very interesting, this whole place. Apparently it's sentient. I'm trying to figure out how to talk to it, but it's not talking back. Not through this little doohickey either.
I don't
Oh, the
I don't
sundial.
think the horse statues are sentient, more like dangerous. Don't touch them.
Wait,
Don't
what?
touch them. That's the only thing I can really say. The little horse statues, they're everywhere around.
Yeah, but I
Apparently,
never
if you
felt
touch
like touching
them.
them.
You get taken by the Fae temporarily.
Well,
Oh.
horses are dangerous.
Well, I think they are. I'm not really sure.
So you're telling me not to hold my
They
horses?
are. No, that's my job.
Perhaps?
Oh. So whatever you do, you gotta stop horsing around.
Oh. Okay.
But, with that said, why don't I show you to the farm? I also work at the farm.
A farm. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, my father owned many of those. I helped around a bit.
Mini farms? Like a really, really big one?
The tour. Have fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's big ones. There's small. Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, we got...
There's big ones and small ones, and ones with many workers, and ones, where it was more of our family thing. It was lovely.
Well, it sounds very nice. We got, these...
Thank you.
These are our very big chimkins.
Oh, they're huge and so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at them waddling around.
Yeah. So we take care of the chimkins here, and then we get some really big eggs and stuff. I think it's easier on the posts on the side to climb those ones. Like that. There you go. They're pretty nice.
Tall post.
Mm-hmm. Well, the person that normally worked this place, Mr. Bryant, he was kidnapped by his granddaughters, and so I'm kind of trying to take care of it.
That's usually the other way around in my family.
What? Your grandkids kidnap or get kidnapped by grandparents? Is that normal for human peoples?
Human?
Oh, are you not a human person? I'm sorry. You kind of looked like one. Oh, okay, I see a tail now.
So yes, I am horsing around.
Oh! Well, I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that you can't be you. You could definitely horse around because you're a horse. That's fine.
Thank you.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
No worries whatsoever, dear. You are quite kind, and showing me the chimkins. It's been wonderful.
Okay. Well, if you ever need any food and stuff, I usually harvest all of the crops and everything, and okay. Well,
oh, is that corn? Oh,
yeah, it is. Just be. We're there's already we harvest it and take it down to Mr. Lawrence so he could cook them. So like these are the ones still growing.
Apologies.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Additionally, we recently had a problem with chaos magic getting into the field, and sometimes the food will sprout little legs and a face and pop off and start running around, so I don't really know what to do with it right now, but everything Mr. Lawrence has shouldn't have chaos magic. Yes.
Is that what this will do, Hickey? Is that one of these things?
Yeah.
It's funny, they asked if we dealt with magic, and of course my uncle did, but that was usually with cards. I mean,
cards?
Sometimes you'd like to play a spell or two, but
do you play
cards.
Yugi Point? Do you play Yugi Point too?
No. What is Yugi Point?
Oh, it's like a children's card game where you draw cards and then you put them on the field and you usually go like and you put them down and then like a thing happens and then the other person goes no and then their total of points go and then when that happens enough somebody wins.
That sounds interesting. No, we just did a thing called Go Fish or Sequence or
I thought you said cards. How do you play cards with fish? Do they have like special cards for underwater?
No, it's just imagination. No. You would say Go Fish. It's an interesting game. I'm not even sure where it comes from now I think about it. But it's just a way of asking someone if they have a specific card in their hand, and then if you have it, or if they have it, then you get it. And if you get a pair, or all four of them, you put them out, and that's a point.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you have four of the same card, you get a set, and whoever has the most sets at the end wins, and you keep drawing cards.
So is the matching cards, is that the fish? What's the fish?
Maybe. I don't know. I
Do
never asked.
do horse people like fish?
You know, good old, lake bass, is pretty good, but,
Yeah, that's true. I like a bass.
yeah, they're very nice.
Oh,
I haven't
what-
gone fishing in a while now I think about it.
we also have these apple trees. Do you like apples? As far as I know, the apple trees weren't touched by the chaos magic, so you can have an apple from those and not have to worry about it, like, coming to life in your stomach or something.
Coming to life in my stuff. That would be quite discerning.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm worried that it would. Oh. Here, just... There you go. I didn't really think a horsey kind of person would be able to climb. Oh, okay, yep. Uh-huh. You okay? Here. Here. You alright?
I'm okay. I haven't done that in years. Damn apples. Always higher than I could grab them.
If it makes you feel better, we already have some in the storage. I was just pointing to the trees.
I see.
Come here.
I'll ask for some of them. That would say, oh.
Here we go. Oh!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mind my manners, it's been a bit.
No, it's fine. When I first got here, I was really hungry, and Mr. Bryant gave me an apple. So I think this is like, I went in the full circle thing.
Yes. Oh, my father always talks about how that, what comes around, or goes around comes around. Yes. Good things happen to good people. Oh, and you are such a nice person. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Though I think it is a little bit of a waste to spit the seed. I'll just put that here.
Oh, apologies.
You're fine. It's not like everyone saves
so much
them.
apple farms growing. We have little pots, to spin in, and we have different pots to spit other things in. But that's father stuff and his friends.
Oh, okay. I won't ask about that then. I don't want to know. Okay. Well, this is the farm. On the back side of the farm is my mushroom grove.
A grove. Ooh. Oh, how lovely.
This is where I grow my mushrooms. Be very mindful of the blue ones. They're very explosive.
Like...
No, like if you try to break them apart, they'll pop. They'll explode.
Oh, wow.
The people in the Alchemist Guild like to use them for different potions and stuff. I got big orange ones. These ones are really good for eating. They taste really good. They're full of flavors. And then there's also lots of little white and brown ones kind of speckled all over. Don't go ahead. That's what they're there for. They grow back really fast. I've only got one Magix, and my Magix is doing mushroom stuff. Like this. Watch this. I can do... Spore Blast! And I could just put spores everywhere.
Spores. I see.
It helps them grow.
I wonder what spores... Oh!
Yeah. You don't want to breed that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it'll be in your... You're gonna be smelling that all day.
Yep. I think
Yep.
Okay.
Careful.
Lesson learned.
Over there's where I sleep. That's the den. Me and the other kobolds like to sleep in here. Down in this hole.
Oh, this is the den. Oh, okay. You know, so someone thought they said mountain, and then I thought they said mountain, and you know, it was a whole bit of confusion. But yeah, this clears it up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see where else I could show you. This is our big gay fountain.
Wow, my cousin would have loved this.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. Everyone accused him of being, you know, so I think he would have loved it. Yeah.
Look, all I know is that people call the rainbowy water gay. Oh, I just want the water. Anyway,
Oh, so is it just happy water?
Maybe, but they keep calling it gay
There
water.
you are.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't drink that. It tastes funny.
Do you remember the god melon, right?
The what?
The god watermelon.
Jog my memory. What?
Remember in the old town, there was this huge watermelon, like bigger
Yes.
than the buildings.
I didn't know it had a name, but yes, I did know
Remember
about
what
that
happened
watermelon.
to it?
No, I don't.
It flew over the mountain.
I wasn't there for that, but okay, I trust you on that. That sounds like a normal thing that would happen around here.
I assume if you knew about, well, no, it's not necessarily a fungal spore or something. It's a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the farm, so you might know about. So apparently, Eska told me that the watermelon is now sentient, and
Of course, that just keeps happening.
I am going to eat it. I'm going to eat it.
Why would you eat it if it talks? Or wait, no, I asked if it talked. It's
If it-
Why would you eat it if it's... Oh, I guess...
Okay, well, I am not going to stop you. I have no particular love for it. My only concern would be is what's going to happen when you have living fruits inside of you. It's not like meat where it's dead afterwards. Is it still going to be alive when it's in your body? How does that work?
That is a very interesting question.
Right.
I think we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay. In that case then, can you please tell Mr. Lawrence so that he could document it so that if in the future we have another sentient fruit and or vegetable problem, people know as a precautionary tale of when Wayne ate the living watermelon what happened to him?
Wait, there was more than just the watermelon?
Well, yeah, yesterday we had like a carrot, an onion, and a tomato.
A carrot?
Yeah, they like sprung to life out of our farm and they just
also
popped.
like carrots too, right?
I love carrots.
Yeah, well,
I also love carrots.
that's the problem. Now,
Nirta,
the
do you
only...
have carrots?
No, the only carrots that I knew of sprung to life and got little legs and a face and ran away. So I don't know where our carrots went. I'm gonna have to get new carrot seeds and stuff. It's a whole to-do.
Yeah, that's...
Also, by the way...
This is off limits to not eating it.
Hmm? When I became a Master Tailor, I had to get the memories from Miss Fox, and in doing so, I also got all of her violent and racist tendencies stuck in the back of my head, and I want to get rid of them because it's influencing my mind, and in order to do that, Mr. Oberon told me I had to go around and tell people why I'm doing this and how I'm doing this, so that's why.
Repeat the... Wait. What?
I asked Miss Fox for memories so I could become a Master Tailor, but I also got her memories of being racist and violent. They're in the back of my head and I don't like it because it's influencing me. And I'm going to have Mr. Oberon take them away, but in order to do that, he told me I had to go around and tell everyone what it is that I'm getting rid of and why.
Okay.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for participating in this wonderful experience.
What does that have to do with the melon?
Nothing. But I need to tell everyone, so,
Damn it.
while I had you, I needed to tell you. Mhm.
You know, there's a story my father said if you're having trouble with the melon, there was a guy, I forget his name, but he would just take a giant sledgehammer. He'd smash the melon. I don't know if that helps.
I mean, yeah, I could use a melon. I could use a hammer to crush the melon, but then melon juice would be everywhere, and
That was the point. It was hilarious.
I mean, yeah, we also could just,
Wait,
we also.
if the melon is sentient and then you squish it and splash it open, would the seeds also lead to making a lot of little sentient watermelons? Would this be the grand mal of all sentient watermelons, which would become a new race that lives in the forest for years to come?
Wayne the melon giver.
When birds eat fruits and stuff, they like to poop out the seeds and then those grow into being trees and stuff. If you ate the watermelon and then you pooped out the seeds, would you basically be the dad of the sentient watermelon, peoples? Are you ready for that responsibility?
It's hard being a parent.
I'm not a parent.
But you could be.
I mean, how? I mean, no. Ooh, not unless you do that. No, we're not doing that. No.
So maybe the answer to all your problems isn't eating it?
Nirta, I am very hungry. This is all I do is eat. I really, really want that watermelon because I want to eat it. It's the whole reason why I'm even in Sundial. If I don't eat the seeds.
Okay, just please check in with Mr. Lawrence so that he can keep tabs on that. Can you do that for me? Please?
Do you have any mushrooms I can eat?
I'll give you this one. Okay? Is that good? Do you want this one?
I go talk to Lawrence. Wait, no, I already talked to Lawrence. He doesn't know where the melon is.
Yeah, I know, but just after you eat it, go talk to him and let him check you out and make sure everything's okay, alright? He likes to keep track of magic stuff like that. Okay?
Is he able to eat that big of a watermelon?
Yes. It's not even a secret. Yes, he would eat all of it. Mr. Wayne is like an indomitable appetite. Oh.
Wow. They're very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
He can eat lots of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen
It's Dwayne. Hi, Dwayne.
Oh, he says hi.
What am I seeing in front of me?
Is it blushing? Oh, it's
Mm-hmm. By the way,
so cute.
if you haven't, Mr. Gunther is like one of
I
the
need
head
to talk
members
about
of the
something.
Healers
Just find me
Guild.
when you're done.
Oh.
Oh, a doctor. Charmed, I'm sure.
Good day.
My name is Rebecca Lack. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. So, what we do?
Hey, Dwayne.
Do you guys just by any chance, happen to know where I can find some books about potions? I mean, I'm waiting for,
Talk to the cute Fey lady that works in the library now. I don't
Wait,
think
what?
she wants to work there, but I also asked her about books.
There's a Fey lady in the library?
To them.
Yeah, you know, the dark
Apparently.
one with
Could be
the
Tar.
veil and the black hair and
Miss Ivy?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I got horns. I'm not trying to be scary, though.
she said she didn't work there, but I asked her
Ted,
about
you are
books,
not
and she showed me
muted
where they're
in the
at, so
Discord.
I assume she just works there now.
Oh god. Oh, how do you do that?
But yeah, but I believe I talked to them already. And
Oh.
they just told me to head to the tower, and they seem to be busy. So, and I'm just waiting to see if there was another place.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I haven't really looked through all of the books in a while, so I probably couldn't help you directly with that. But yeah, maybe Mr. Fizwick knows a thing or two about books on that.
Okay.
Okay,
Gonna have to wait then.
probably. He might be awake today. Oh yeah, that's like Nim. Hey. Is Tyron not here today, or are you just walking around on your own? Wow. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can touch it?
Well, yeah. Just be nice like you would anyone else.
Yeah, you can. It also is very acidic.
Well,
I would say don't touch it for long.
This is basically the town square where all the guilds are. That's where the Adventurers Guild is. We use that as like the council place. That's the Maidenless Voyage. They're like a merchant group. That's the healer hut on the other side of the fountain. And then the defenders are out in those tents over there. Oh, here, let me also show you the grove. Let me show you the grove. Yeah, this way. Oh, you can jump really high.
Thank you. I practice.
I think he is
For my debutante ball, I had to do some hurdles. So it went quite well. Yes.
You're beastkin, right? Or wait, where do you come from? Or the same? Where you come from? Or everybody is actual beastkin like you, or is it just you?
Well, there's some humans too. There's some different folks, But I didn't see too much of my own kind. But I heard many stories.
Interesting.
Well,
Let's go.
yeah. This is where the defenders are. It doesn't look like anyone's here today right now. They're all sleepings. But this is where they hold their defenders meetings. They aren't like guards or anything. They usually just like if monsters show up or somebody's hurt in the forest, they'll go out and help them. But like don't expect them to like do policing kind of things for you. They aren't like that. But this is the grove. This is the grove here. This is the crystal tree. Hello.
Hello. You show up everywhere now, don't you?
The fun of it. No one ever expects me to be. Actually, people are starting to expect me to be around.
You know where my melon is.
I forgot my manners, but I think
Your
I've
melon.
learned. It's up there. Oh, you mean okay? Never mind.
You sure have a funny dialect.
My memories are kind of slipping, and so is my accent.
Anyways, you were on a tour. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just sitting here thinking.
Oh no! But I want to prove that I was listening and I did forget my manners. May I have your name?
No, I fell for that for one of the townsfolk the other day, and now they have complete control over me. I am pissed at that. I've never
multiple people
had
have a name?
any human. I've never had a human figure that out before to actually do that to a face. So I let my guard down. I didn't listen to what they said precisely. But you may call me Nix.
I may call you what? Sorry.
Nix.
Nix. Yes.
Let me actually Fey magically fix my thing so it actually is relevant to that name.
I think I've heard about
You may
you.
call me Rebecca Lack.
Didn't I hear from someone
Oh,
else
really?
that like once a year you like to go into chimneys and you've got like a big sleigh and you got deers that like carry you there and stuff?
Santa?
That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. No,
Wasn't
I'm
it
not,
Nix?
I'm
No
not
way.
this Santa person.
Santa.
I thought that was
Santa,
Nix.
Saint Nix.
Santa, I want a watermelon for a gift. For a
Dear,
next-
dear, I am surely no saint.
Aw,
I am
you don't
anything
have to
but a
say
saint.
that about yourself.
Santa,
So-
I asked for
I'm
a
not
toy sword
Santa
like
for
a
the
long
last
time ago.
time. I swear to God.
Can you keep
Is there
butter
even-
to Dwayne? He seems to like it. For Christmas. Can we... Oh,
They
wait.
gave me coal, and I
Not-
asked for a toy sword.
Yeah, can I go home? Is that a present you can get for me?
Yeah, can
Oh
you
yeah,
give us
I
that
need
present?
to go home. Yes. Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Well, I guess we can't.
I
ask
thought-
him for
Last
anything
time, I
anymore.
am not Santa.
I thought you had to like
My
touch your
name
nose
is
or something
Nick,
before you
Not
disappeared.
Nick.
Wait. Can you laugh for me? Does your belly jiggle?
Wait, hold on.
Stop
Yeah.
touching me, please.
He's not.
Yeah, it doesn't match the story
He's not
now.
disappearing.
Okay, never mind. It must be something else.
Yeah.
Must be.
Are you like? Wait, are you a Santa in training?
No.
Oh, kind of like
could be-
the shadlings.
your,
When the shadlings are like trying to get bigger, they have to go in the
Yeah.
ground for 7 days and stuff, and then scream and wail in torment before they become a spawner. Is that like you? Do you have to like go up to the North Pole with, and then have like
Oh,
have them like turn you into a full Santa?
I am not
that's
Santa.
probably true.
I could be your little worker.
I don't even know
elf.
who this Santa is.
Look, they were talking about it all a lot like a month or so ago. Maybe not even that long.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Look, I
strange.
didn't hear
thought that
about
was
it before
happening.
coming here and talking to so many humans type people and reading their books and stuff.
Wait, can you give me a book on like Christmas magic? I actually want to learn how to do that.
Wait, there's magic.
Not-
Or that? Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Santa's supposed to know. Like Santa's like the most magical person like ever, right? And he knows like all these. He can do like all this crazy things. Like that's why he's able to get around the world and deliver all the presents.
Yeah. He also have to
Yeah,
have
he's
like some
serious.
sort of
in
an
like a night.
he has to have like crazy order magic because you have to understand like that means he has to organize a labor force and like the hundreds of different elves and stuff and then manage a trip around the entire world doing things. He has to be quite a like management matician thing.
So this Santa has slaves, is what you're telling me.
Yes, little work-offs.
Yeah,
Little-
they do
little-
have elves that
little-
work from. Wait,
I feel like
Wait,
slaves
wait,
is not
wait,
the
elves that we know.
right
Wait,
word.
listen. If,
Wait,
if
there's
elves are
elves
supposed to be tall and he has little elves,
mean,
that means he has child slaves.
not in the sense of like
I've never
like
seen-
Santa elves maybe.
Well, elves
are
take longer
kinda
to
like-
grow, right? So maybe they're like adults, but they're still small. I don't know. I'd have to ask Grandpa John.
The only
He's an
elf
elf.
I've met so far. He's an elf I've met so far. The only elf I've met so far, besides Grandpa John, as you call him, told me that they grow at the same rate as the normal human. They just live longer.
Oh. Well, then I don't know. Mind you,
Wait.
I'm hearing all of this secondhand, so maybe I got it wrong. But, you know, it's just, you said Nyx, and I was thinking Saint Nyx and all of that, you know.
No, that
Santa, where is my toy sword?
I'm not.
Yeah, why did I get this sword instead?
Listen.
I'm confused.
Just because I have this sword doesn't mean I have your sword.
Wait, you
Give
just
me my
swapped them?
toy one.
I don't have.
Man, you are doing really bad at Santa for your first time, I think.
I mean, people are bad at things the first time. Hey, the first step towards getting better at something is kind of sucking at it. You gotta have to be the bad part before you can get at the good parts, you know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
not a
true.
I can't
day.
move. My. There we go. I couldn't. I wouldn't
You're
let me
being
move for a
forced to
minute.
stay with us
I'm
because you
praying
know
that
that
the
the
magics are
spirit.
fucking with me.
No.
It's the
You
Christmas
now know your
spirit
true
that is
calling.
here.
The true calling is to be Santa. You must heed your
You can
call.
never leave the calling of
My
Santa.
true calling is to give this man a second set of bunny ears.
He already has the biggest, bushiest rabbit tail I've ever seen, so that makes sense.
It's
His
not
ears
big.
are wonderful. You couldn't give him better
That is
ears.
massive.
It's pretty big.
It's not big.
It's pretty big.
It's not
It needs to
big.
be a little bit bigger.
my.
Your bushy
you
tail
just
is
let that
bigger
out?
than my
Oh.
tail.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Rebecca, before I got sidetracked, this is the crystal tree. It's what
It's easy
happened.
with that tail.
This is the fire grove. You could see that the leaves are made of fire and the tree is made of crystal.
Oh, I could feel it from here. Wow.
Mhm.
That's so
Yeah,
big.
don't eat the leaves.
Yeah,
They will
Wayne would
burn.
know. Trust him. If there's an expertise on what not to eat around here, it would be him.
I see.
In my case, you might explode though, because like my extra affinity with it's earth, so it probably would make me explode. That's why I don't eat them. Now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you wouldn't know what affinity is, right? Where's your
They
sundial?
said something about that. Here.
Would you have an affinity?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Not blown or anything.
Interesting. Maybe it's fire. I mean, wait, do you like fire?
Would I be able to find out if I ate a leaf?
I don't
No.
think I would trust that. No, that probably wouldn't be how I do it. No.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't attempt to eat it.
Look, when I showed up
Just in
here, I
case.
didn't have any magic powers or anything, but then someone was like, this is a Fey magic place, and you like mushrooms, try doing mushroom magic. And then I trained with them for a bit, and then I got the mushroom magic, and now I have an earth affinity.
I see.
Earth affinity is great.
My uncle, you know, he's a great magician. He'd just take a cloth and just hit nothing on the table would move. It was amazing.
What's...
Wait,
That
you
sounds
can
really
actually
good.
do that?
My uncle could.
Like if you
I'm
just
not-
remove a cloth.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
bet you could if you tried.
Maybe. I never cared for his tricks.
Let's see. Where else could we show her? Oh! I could show you to the big teleporty tree to the forest. Do you want to see the teleporty tree?
I've learned about portals, and now I can learn about teleport. I think I already learned about sleep. I guess the other way to get here is death, but I'm not sure if I want to experience that. Yes, let's go to the teleporting.
Yeah.
All the different ways to be here. I'm being cured all of them. It's wonderful, except death.
Yeah. Well, I would, there's a couple of people here. We have like Miss Moyi and Mr. Pomato that do death magic, but they're not like, they don't like kill people a whole lot. They just, they help with like souls going
Death
on
magic?
to the other. Yeah.
Souls.
Yeah. Look, I don't know a lot about it either, because it's not really like
Alright.
what I do or anything, but, Mr. Pomato and Miss Moyi seem pretty nice, but they do lots of death stuff.
The only thing my father told me is to make sure all the doors are open if someone died, so that way the soul can get out.
Wait.
Does that
wait,
work
is
for
that how it
caves?
works?
Yeah, does that mean like all of
Yeah.
my kobold brother and sisters and my grandpas and stuff, their souls are trapped in the caves because they couldn't get out?
Oh, no,
Possibly.
there just need to be an opening. I
Ah,
just had to
okay.
open the door when my grandma died.
Yeah, we have to keep fresh air, so
Oh,
that
Nim.
makes sense. Hey, Nim. I'm showing her to the big teleported forest tree. We're going that way. So what were you doing before you came to Sundial?
You see, that's been the question lately, and my memory's a bit fuzzy, but I remembered it was, my, at the night, at my debutante ball, I was clearing the hurdles so well. And that's about as much as I can remember. I think I went to sleep, but I'm not sure. And then I woke up at dark.
How is memory fuzzy? Does your memory have hair on it?
Oh, not
Hey,
like,
no.
I just mean like the feeling, I guess. Like my head doesn't, the memories don't come in right.
Oh. Is that like a saying? Your memories have hair on it? That means they're not coming through right?
No, I suppose, yeah, that works.
Okay. I'll remember that for later.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
this is the tree that takes us to the forest. Sometimes when people go on adventures, they go out to the forest so that they can go and find things, or maybe, end up in deathful battles with the forces of evil and things like that. But as long as you...
Flowers and all.
Yeah, simple things too, but the sundial that you have there, as long as you are in the town, people can't hurt you unless you let them. You have to, it will...
Lawrence was saying about that.
Yeah, it will protect you, but if you go out there and you go to the forest, it can't protect you anymore, and you can't get hurted, and the Fae can do things to you. So, while sometimes you need to go out there to take care of things, be very careful. Maybe have somebody like Mr. Wayne or Mr. Gunther with you to help you if some like big monster or something comes to fight you. If you do go out there, be very careful about the plants that can talk to you. Don't hurt them. Even if they try to hurt you, don't hurt them at all.
Oh, why would I want to hurt talking plants? That sounds so wonderful.
Okay, as long as you understand.
Yeah, and then until they ask if they want to try and eat you.
That. But there's a...
I see.
The gardener of the forest, her name is Miss Eska. That's her family. And she said that if you hurt anyone in her family, which is the talking plants, she'll turn you into a talking plant.
Oh, how devilish. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it definitely looks painful. I saw that happen to somebody right in front of me, and
You saw it? Oh, you poor thing.
it was gruesome. It was terrible. I do not recommend to anybody. Don't do it. He was like down on his knees, a little fox person, and he was down and he was like, no! And then like his eye burst into a flower, and then his arm turned into a branch, and then his like guts and stuff on the inside went, and then all that was left was a flower.
What? I wasn't told about those details. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's kind of seared into my brain. Maybe I should ask Oberon to take that too, because... Man, I didn't sleep very good that night.
can imagine, you poor thing. I'm so sorry.
So, just, long story short, if you go out there, just be careful, okay?
Yeah. No, my daddy always said to bring someone out if I went too far. And, I like prancing and galloping through the fields a little bit, but, always back before sundown. I'm more of a stay-at-home, type of gal.
Understandable. In that case, then, I would like to say that you have...
My great uncle though was a Mustang. He was a bit more of a wild one, but that's a bit of a rarity in our family.
Hello. Hey! Before you go to the forest, can I talk to you all that I haven't already talked to today? Hello. Hey, Miss Ivy. Hey, Jasper. Hey, Miss.
Hello.
Okay. So and Silva.
Librarian powers.
Silva. Come here. Okay, so guys,
I don't know what librarian powers are.
when I was
I don't know. Can you summon books?
I need attention just for a moment, just one moment. So, when I was becoming a master tailor, I had to take memories from Miss Fox in order to do it, but in doing so, I also inherited her racism and her violent tendencies, and they've been in the back of my head trying to influence me, and I don't want that to happen. So I asked Mr. Oberon if he could take them away from me, and he said he could, but I have to walk around and tell everybody what it is he's taking away and why, and so that's what this conversation's about. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Understood? Alright, cool. Sorry to take up your time. Enjoy your adventure in the forest. Please don't die and turn into a plant. Also, I have your shirt ready whenever you come back.
Oh, I was about to say he turned into a plant, but no, that's slime purple.
Do you want it now?
Yeah. No. I'll get it when I come back, so it doesn't get sticks and stuff in it, because we're going into the forest.
Are you going to the?
We're going to look for cocoa beans.
Ooh. Well, good luck with that, everybody. Hold on, I need to do the spiel with George. I have to do it with everyone in town in order for the contract to happen.
Oh, George, you have to listen to this. Apparently, it's quite interesting.
Yes, sorry. When I was becoming a master tailor, I had to get memories from Miss Fox, and in order to do so, I gained her violence and her hatred towards the Fae, and I don't want that because it's been ruminating in the back of my head, influencing my decisions, and I don't want that anymore, so Mr. Oberon said he would take it away from me, but in order to do that, I had to walk around and tell everybody in town what it is that he's taking away and why, and so that's it.
I believe from what I understood was some...
Very good. Right. Yes.
You understand?
It's very brave of you to share this with people. It's a good step in the right direction.
I appreciate that. Ted, Nicola.
Putting my hand on your shoulder.
I have to tell you all something as part of a contract.
Sorry.
When I was becoming a master tailor, I had to get memories from Miss Fox in order to do that, and in doing so, I for violence and hatred of the Fae, and I don't want that because it's been ruminating in the back of my head, influencing my decisions. So I asked Mr. Oberon if he could get rid of it for me, but in order to do that, he wants me to go around and tell everybody in town what it is he's taking away and why, and so that's why I'm telling you this.
Oh, very good to communicating. Thank you very much for explanation.
Thank you.
I kind of made him.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Did you hear that, Jojo?
I know what you said.
You may not understand me, but
Did you get it?
No, I want to be helpful.
Look at us.
I don't want to go in the forest.
Okay.
Make sure to have.
You got something for me?
She's holding a big baking tray, and when she lowers it, it is 2 long pizza breads that have a bunch of mushrooms all on them.
For me!
You've been so stressed lately, so I thought this would be a good treat for you. Nope.
I really appreciate that, thank you. Was that different? Other than the mushrooms? Was there something different about that one?
I did try a little bit of new seasoning here and there. I did also bake the mushrooms ahead of time and salt them a little.
That's a good idea, yeah. Well, whatever you did with the other parts of it other than the mushrooms, it was, I like that one a lot more.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I will try and make it that way from now on then for you.
I mean, don't just make it for me. Maybe other people like it different, but I think that one was better.
No, I try not to think about it.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Specifically, when you order it, this is what you'll be getting.
Thank you.
Like I said with your voice, like I'm
Of course.
her losing her voice. Have you lost
Now I need to go clean this tray.
How do you treat it?
Yeah.
Good luck. Are you going with them?
No, I gotta tell other people in town about my plight so I can get these memories taken out of my head.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Fulfill the contract deal, whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Which I think I will take this time to bow out on. Maybe go get some water. Is there anybody in the tower? Is there anybody in the tower? Hello? Any Alchemist Towers, people? Hello? Darn it, where's Fiswick? Okay, while we're here and nobody's looking, why don't I take a look at chat? Yeah, his potion turn in. Fiswick is another one to study because Catherine had 2 on her person from before she arrived. Oh. Sentient watermelon. Ted the all speaker. Hey, I've done it before too. It happens. Alright, I'm just gonna make a quick emote in chat. Excuse you? There we go, just to make sure it's updating. Alright. Let's grab some water. Don't see anybody at the beach. Here. There's Fiswick. Hello, Mr. Grecius.
Oh, hello, Nirta. How are you doing?
I'm doing reasonably well, I would say. How are you?
Good, good. I can't complain.
Mm-hmm. I assume you overheard what I was talking to Mr. Oberon about earlier?
Bits and pieces. I was watching Miss Eska. She was watching you.
Miss Eska was watching me?
Oh, yeah, while you were talking with Mr. Oberon. She came
Yeah.
out of the hedge there, the tavern, and walked off.
See, I knew it. And he wanted me to say things and try to get myself all caught up in stuff. I knew he was onto something. Anyway, I guess I'll make sure that you understand as part of my little deal with him. So, when I got Miss Fox's eyeball, I got her memories in order to become a master tailor, but in doing so, I also inherited all of her racism and violence, and it's been sitting in the back of my head trying to influence my decisions, and I want to get rid of it, and so I asked Mr. Oberon if he could do that, and he said he would do it, but I need to go around and tell everybody in town what it is I'm getting rid of and why I'm getting rid of it, and so that's why I'm telling you this.
I see.
Good? Alright. Do you have any Merchant Guild stuff we need to get done today, or are we all cool and squaresies on that?
The caravan came in, we got the goods for the general store, so we were quite a selection.
Ooh.
Already found some buyers. Yeah, stuff is moving forward.
Very nice, very
merch
nice.
stuff per se.
Do we need to make like a
No,
flyer
people
for the
haven't
board or anything about it?
You know what? If you want to make one, you can make one. See
Okay.
what you can do.
In that case then, if you would, just tell me what the inventory of stuff is. You could write it down and then I can look at it later and then I can post a thingy for it.
Oh, it's way too much for that.
Okay, so just like...
Just keep it general that we are expanding general store business. Everything an adventurer would want. Stuff like that.
Okay. An adventurer depot kind of thing, right?
Yes, yes. Spy store, now also general store. Something like that.
Like the Spice of Life store? For everything you need in the variety of things of life?
You know what? I'll leave it up to you.
You sure?
Reaching markets and the like is good training for a merchant, yes.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way, but that makes sense. I just don't want to mess up your, like... This is, like, your domain, so by me naming it, that wouldn't, like, mess up your, like... thing, would it?
Oh, no, no, no. It goes deeper than that. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, in that case, then, I'll think about that, and I'll post something so people know.
Very good, very good.
Alright.
A lot of people have been interested in quests today, you know?
Yeah, a whole bunch of people just went out for cocoa beans in the forest. Thankfully hit them before
Yes,
they
I sent
left.
them off.
Oh, you did?
Yes, the little kobold wanted store credit, the other one. So I said, you know what? What do you like to do? And he said exploring. So I said, okay. Jojo wanted cocoa beans, I don't have any. If you get a little group together, I will give you some of the new stuff.
That's why you're the best.
We'll make do. We'll keep this town running.
Alright, I'm gonna go take care of other business and I'll get something posted tonight, okay?
Of course.
Take it easy.
Have fun, Nirta.
Oh! Hello. Found your way to the tavern?
Hello there. Yes, I was here before and I just needed a place to sit.
Understandable. Do you know where everyone went? Did they leave?
I mean, I thought you just saw them go to the forest.
Oh, there's more than just those people. There's a lot more, like Mr. Lawrence. But he's not here.
Yes. Oh, I do not know where Mr. Lawrence went. Yeah, he was not here when I was here.
Alright. Well, I got some orders of business I need to take care of, so I gotta hunt some more people down. If you want to, have you talked to Mr. Gracious? If you get bored, you can talk to
is
him.
that his name? Oh, the very nice gentleman. Yes, I may talk to him again. I just need to rest my feet a bit. It's been a bit of a day.
Understandable. Don't let me keep you from your rest then. And if you see anyone, tell them that I'm looking for everybody in town, because you know why.
And it's fine. It's not a very strong chocolate, but it's enough. So a lot of people are out and about doing a quest for cocoa beans for future chocolate endeavors.
Oh. That's nice.
Right now, I'm just relaxing while I let the cake bake. Hi, Nirta.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, but you're another person in town, so I need to tell you about a thing, okay?
Is it the whole getting the memories of your hatred of the Fae getting pulled out by Oberon?
Yes. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, I overheard that.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you. All right. Is there anybody in the library? Is there any librarians? Nope. Yeah. Any drinkers? Oh. Hey, Miss Fox. Who's your friend?
Oh. I don't know.
Hello.
Really?
Sorry, I'm trying to pretend not
You
to know
don't remember
here.
me, do you?
No. You know, work life, private life, keep them separate.
Understandable. Understandable.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. I'm Nirta, Kobold Druid of Dispores.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Did you just arrive here? Do you have a sundial?
Oh. I suppose I do.
I have one.
I just came from Burrow.
Oh, you come from Burrow too? Okay. I see.
Yeah, you probably don't remember me. When you and the small dog were yelling out the window, I saw some weirdos, and I investigated. And her, very drunk, told me that I could come and visit if I didn't tell the guards.
I
Did
don't
this
remember any
happen?
of this, but you know.
You know,
I
that's
don't know,
fair. I don't
probably.
remember a lot of it
Obviously,
either.
Listen, you were the one who spiked our pizza. How would I know what took place after that?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember either. Well, anyway, nice to meet you. Welcome on in. And while I have your attention, when I wanted to become a master tailor, I had to get memories from Miss Fox, but in order to do so, I also gained her hatred of the Fae and her violence as well. And on top of that, it's been ruminating in the back of my head, and it's been influencing my decisions, and I want to get rid of it. So I asked Mr. Oberon if he'd get rid of it, and he said he would, but I have to tell everybody what it is I'm getting rid of and why, and so that's why I'm telling you this.
Didn't listen. They're kind of
Wow.
Why would you do that?
Because I have to get rid of your violence and hatred.
Why would you get rid of it?
The Fae
It's
just
a
run
core
around
part of
here
who
the
I
whole
am.
time.
Yeah,
The
basically.
entire time, they sort of just. Hey, Nirta. Actually, I was told a funny little thing.
Okay. Is it funny?
Are you a Fae?
I don't know. The way Mr. Oberon said it,
Partial Fae?
maybe. I didn't think I was, but you know, I did have like my colors and stuff change when I made that deal with Miss Lyriel, so maybe.
Shit. Well, half Fae are fine. I still talk with John.
Mm-hmm.
You really just are talking to everybody that's forbidden, aren't you?
Listen.
It's good for business.
When in Rome.
Why are
You've
you
seen
here
the
then?
profits I've been bringing home.
Yeah, that's fair. This is where I would call you out and be like, coy, and say, oh, I thought you didn't know me.
Well,
probably.
Really?
You already ruined that. What?
I can't
That's-
tell anymore if that one's funny or just sad.
That's
I
Santa.
don't know. Why is he sitting there?
Is that a Fae?
Because he's Santa. He likes to go on
Yes, it
rooftops.
I'd say it'd be
That's what-
fine to ignore him.
I swear.
He said he was
Well,
Nyx.
Nirta, as long as you don't go all the way, I'm fine with a little bit of half-blood in you, but...
Well, I mean,
Try
it's
not
been
to
like
get
that for
any
a
more.
long time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't aware.
So how does that change anything?
Well,
Well, I don't like you as much.
I feel like
Since
we
it
were
covers
already
about
scraping the
everybody.
bottom of the barrel on that.
Yeah.
I invited you to a
He
pizza
tells
party.
me the same thing.
Hmm. Look,
You guys, almost like you don't understand my way of communication.
I
No,
think I do.
understand it. It's just
Mhm.
really hard to navigate the nuances when I'm like this.
That's
What's
fair.
like
I
this?
think that's why we get along.
Oh. Yeah.
like that.
They took my emotions.
Oh. Oh, how did that
Who's
happen?
cursed?
Did you say how did that happen or when did that happen?
How?
Well, you know when you're younger and you have like those angsty teen years and you sort of go out into the woods and start reading poetry?
Yeah, everyone does that.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
Yeah. Oh
Go
no,
ahead,
go
it's your story.
ahead.
Okay.
Oh, it's my story.
So-
Okay. No, I want to see what you're going to be saying.
Okay, right. So it was, it was one of those days, upset with the family.
Do
kind
you
of
need to like?
wanting to branch off and become your own warlord? You know how it is.
Do you need to like
So it's
converse
sort of-
about
I think
this
there
and
was
get
like
your
a-
story together? Is this a?
What do you
No,
mean?
I just want to see how much bullshit she's essentially spewing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. You were saying warlord
Thank you.
teenagers.
Right. Teenagers,
Mhm.
angsty teens wanting to become their own warlords and make their own gang. Very common in Burrow. All the young teens want to become gang leaders.
Mm.
And then unfortunately she was very soft. So she went out in the woods one day against the rules, obviously, and sort of sighed wistfully in the air, which you know is a trigger to like get Fae to drawn
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
it
Is
happens
a
every
wistful
time.
Sigh. Yeah,
Mhm.
all the time.
Mhm.
And then, unbeknownst to her, there was sort of a Fae nearby, and she was like, "Oh, how I wish I didn't have such feelings." Obviously, talking about her own emotions and like,
Mhm.
being
Yeah, how they were
overwhelmed
holding her
with
back
these
from being the
emotions.
warlord and everything. She didn't want to be
Exactly.
soft, right?
And then bada bing, bada boom. She's like this now.
Wow, I'm really glad to see that she can just still make.
So,
Huh.
do you want a hug or something? Would that help?
I feel like I should be surprised about that. Oh no, actually, I don't really want anything. I could take one or not have one. It really doesn't make me any difference.
Okay, well then you have one.
Gross. You let it touch you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, you're tainted.
Well, she obviously doesn't
Add a
feel
nickel every time
bad
she
about
said
it.
that. I'd have at least 5 silver.
Mm. So wait, because they took your emotions
Without the
away,
dramatic.
can you have like new emotions? Like what can you like have new feelings?
Honestly, I don't feel much of anything.
Mm. Do you feel pain, or is it just like emotions? Did they take all your
I feel
feels?
pain,
Do
but
you
I'm
need
not
do you need
scared.
Nirta?
No. Are you
Oh.
a shop? I just.
I'm a tailor.
Tailor. Oh, okay.
She's a tailor. I'm a visitor.
What brings you here?
Pleasure.
I gotta say, I inherited her tailoring and stuff, and I really like your
Business.
bows, and I like this frilly part. You did really good with that. Did you make that yourself?
Well, honestly, I found a discarded dress and I doctored it up.
Well, I think you did a good job on it. I especially like the window for your milk glands.
very good taste, yes.
Oh. You mean my boobs. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the style at the time.
Well, I think it suits you very well. Anyway, don't let me hold you up. You all have fun. I gotta go tell other people about the horrible contract I made, so bye-bye.
Have
Horrible
fun.
Well, you haven't told anybody yet? Oh.
She's
I told you, right? Yeah, I told
she
you.
inherited my
Yes.
anger, racism, and general
many more
bad
people?
demeanor, and she's
Oh,
trying to get rid of it.
I have to tell the entire town.
Hey.
Like at least 20-some
You're
people,
getting rid of
probably.
things. While you're getting rid of
Really
things, you
bad
should
chick
probably get rid of her terrible storytelling.
It's just the things in my head,
Flaming's
not her
great.
mouth. And I thought she did a good job. Did she say anything wrong?
Thank you. Well, all of
Most
it.
all of it was wrong.
I made it
Oh.
up.
Oh. Well, I was very engaged with your story.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I gotta go to the forest and find people and then tell them there. I also need to find Mr. Lawrence so I can ask him about the church. Probably should have done that earlier. I did get to give Miss Rebecca a tour though. It's been a while since I've actually had time to do that, so it was nice to do that. Hi, Reaper. Hello, Sensei. Alright, to the forest. We're gonna lose the background music and stuff, but it's fine. Let's drink some water. Yeah, I can see chat. It's just that sometimes it accidentally scrolls up, and I don't know why. But alright, let's go see if we can find anybody in the Fey Forest. I got friends out here, and hopefully I don't run into anybody that wants to kill me. Anybody here? Doesn't look like anybody's at the hot springs. Gotta find the rest of the people. I know Mr. Fizwick is out here somewheres, I think. Actually, I don't know if he is. Hello? I probably shouldn't be out here by myself. I don't know, I'm friends with Miss Eska though. Well, okay, I'm like friends with Oberon more than Miss Eska, but you know, we've been on nice terms. I feel like. You know, for being like an autumn touched person, I spend way more time with the spring court than I do anyone else. Well, I guess the shadelings are kind of the autumn court, so I guess that makes up for it. We really don't have anyone for the summer or the winter courts hanging around. Miss Shiva has been gone for a really long time. Be nice to know if she was okay. As well as Miss Lyriel. I at least got to talk to Miss Lyriel once before then. Nobody home. Alright. Take the shortcut to the swamp then. I think that's this way. I think we go up here. And then go through here. Well, I don't know where anybody is. And the longer I'm out here, the more of a target I'm going to be without other people. Maybe I should just go back. Huh. I never noticed this before. Say I should go back, but what if we did a little exploring? Where does this go? I'm interested. Oh? Is this another way into the cave? Oh. Oh, no! It's the other cave! Oh. Wait a second, can I climb back out here? No, these are the slick walls. Okay, but I know I can get out of here. That's interesting that there's that drop down there. Hope that's not the way out. Hidden up there behind those trees. And this should be back out to the swamp. Right here. Yes. Okay. Interesting. I learned something new. Might use that in the future at some point. Didn't really help me find anyone, but we did learn something new today. Makes me wonder what other things. Maybe there's more caves here than I thought. Hey, Misha. Wonder where everyone is. They might be up on the tree, which is why I can't see them. I don't think I've been this way. Oh, there we go. How's the cocoa bean hunt? A golem thing?
Yeah, let's go to the whole with him as a matter of fact.
Nice.
This is straight golem for the distance.
Huh. What do you think of it, Miss Ivy?
It doesn't like it's,
know, it just looks like it's tending to the leaves of some sort. It looks like it could be intimidating, but I think it's actually, you know, on some second thought.
Hello? Hello, thing. I don't think it knows we're here. Nim?
Nirta,
Yeah?
I think it's sound-based.
Oh. Okay, I was way more confident when it was away from me, but when it got close, I definitely didn't want to say anything.
Yes, no, I think that's a sound-based creature. Oh, tiny little boar.
Oh, little boar. Look at it. Hey, Miss Ivy.
It's going to try to attack you, and it's going to get stuck within you. Slime.
Oh! Oh! Oh, hold on. It got stuck. Excuse me.
And you manage to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Nim. Are you tasty? You know what, I'll just leave that as a question that doesn't need an answer.
Or we could find out.
No. Because if word gets out that Nim is tasty, then the last thing we want is people coming and scooping up parts of Nim and eating it. That's probably not good for him. Precisely.
That's fair.
Oh.
We should probably go.
Miss Ivy?
Yes?
What do you know about dragons?
I know that there's different types of colors of them. There's bronze dragons, brass dragons, gold dragons, blue dragons, silver dragons, red dragons, black dragons. Each of them different varying sizes and powers and such.
Do you know anything
That's about it.
specifically about dragons from this place?
No, I've never seen a dragon here. I mean, unless you're talking, of course, about maybe some dragon people, which we know some of those, but, you know.
No, I was told that maybe, you know, dragons are like anti-fae. Okay.
I haven't met any dragons, so I don't know if they're anti-Fae or not. Believe it or not, when you become a Fae, you don't exactly just know everything about Fae. It's more that you understand how they think, and not as much about what the history of everything is. So, if I meet a dragon and it tries to kill me, then so be it.
How did you become a Fae?
Do you understand that?
No.
Okay. I thought I was missing a piece. How did I become a Fae? Well, so, when I first was here, I saw a lot of the tension between the Fae and the other people of Sundial. And so, with my endless desire for knowledge, Fae were the one thing that I did not understand. So I thought, hey, how best to understand them, but to then become one, and then also be able to bridge all those tensions that people have by trying to understand them and, communicate how they work. So I made a deal with Oberon, and he took all of the knowledge that I had of the sundial, everything that I had learned, and also took away my ability to eat food, taste food. Everything tastes like ash to me, and instead I live off of knowledge.
Well, that's interesting. So, what about the blood then?
What about the blood? I still drink it, and it still has, the, properties of being able to, extract elemental affinities and such, but it doesn't rejuvenate me. The only thing that can rejuvenate me is knowledge.
Okay. Nim, I don't want to be rude to you or something, but I want to include you in the conversation, but I don't know how.
Is there any way to tilt your head even more?
Yeah?
The slime tilting its head tilts too far. Does a quick roll through the dirt, being filled with rocks, leaves, and dirt.
Yeah? Yeah. So true, bestie.
Is that uncomfortable? I don't know if it understands us. Has it ever shown the ability to understand us?
I've seen him hang out with Tyron a lot, and Tyron seems to understand him. I think.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
This is such an interesting little creature. Do you understand me?
I know he likes getting pets on the head. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if anything came to hurt it, I would protect him with my life because he's so cute.
It's a very, very cute slime. Kind of the only slime that I've ever had in contact with.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what the big golem thing was. Nim, did you know what the big golem thing was? The big thing. Hmm. I see we're going in circles on this.
If you understand me, make your noise twice. Okay, I don't think it understands us. That's
Okay.
one. Yeah, I think it's just a
Mhm.
cute little slime that wiggles back and forth.
Mhm. He likes to mimic my head tilt. Mhm.
What are you doing in the forest?
I was trying to find more people to tell the thing to so that I can get Oberon to take those memories out of my head.
Which memories? Oh, yes, the racist ones.
Mhm.
You're doing a very good at suppressing them if you're able to be around me.
It's been a very difficult time, but, you know, I would rather not have to fight against it constantly and just go back to having my individual hatred for very specific Fae instead of a more racist prejudice against all of them I run into.
Mm-hmm. Which ones do you not like?
Well, a couple of the shadelings are particularly annoying.
What?
Hi. Hi.
Gunther, do you understand Nim?
Mm, are they made out of earth? Are they just gooey, or are they just part of the earth? I don't know.
Well, they're a slime.
Oh, they just have rocks in them.
That
Oh,
too.
they have rock. I don't know. Maybe. I
But
mean,
like when they're
I can
speaking, do you understand them?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
I mean, Dwayne is also kind of like Nim, right?
I believe so. Well, I think we just share a very telepathic communication. Yeah.
Dwayne
kinda
is
just
literally
talks
the
in my head.
opposite. Because Dwayne
He
is
doesn't really
hard,
speak.
Nim is soft.
They're hard
They're the
and
opposite
soft.
but the same.
Similar.
I mean, it's he hot and they're cold.
Meow?
Meow.
Meow? Ma. Ma? Ma. Moi?
Yeah.
Moi? 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 Moi.
You're speaking.
I might be saying some bad things and I don't know it. Moi?
Well, then don't be sad about it. They look confused now.
Yeah, I'm probably not
Oh,
helping things.
Yeah. Ma. Ah. Ma.
I'm now having flashbacks to trying to communicate with that cotton sprite.
Wait, we can
Did you try and
with
communicate with it?
Yeah. They were like doing some sort of sing-song thing. Mr. Seiya figured something out to talk to it, but I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
I think that would have really helped me from that one incident I had with them. If only I could have talked to them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, well...
I kind of had a cotton incident.
Oh?
We should probably find the other group, see if they got into trouble or anything.
True. I also need to tell them about my horrible predicament in getting rid of my racism. Oh, yeah, Nim.
We should probably get out of the way.
You're part of the town. Oh.
Oh.
Shh. so. It seems to be activated by sound, so when it's around, just make sure to be quiet.
We don't know if it's good or bad, but
Yeah.
I don't want to activate anything hostile if I don't have the adventurers around or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have this very dull sword, but I don't think it's gonna help with whatever that is.
Yeah, and
If I knew what it was made of, I could probably deal with it, but...
Mhm. Maybe I can ask Miss Eska the next time I see her. Maybe she knows, because it seemed to be taking care of the plants.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we're a little bit safer.
Maybe Mr. Tyron just does the thing you do with babies with it, where, like, they make a noise and you just, like, continue a conversation like you talked about something. Maybe that's what he does.
You act as if you understand it.
Yeah, like you go, hey, how are you doing today, baby? And then they go, and you're like, oh, yeah, that sounds very nice. You know, I had a busy day. And then you just keep talking.
I think I see them.
Really?
They're over this way. Yes.
Okay. You lead the way,
South
because
of
I
the
can't see
blue, if
anything.
that helps. Can you survive drops? Or
Oh, yeah.
would you rather take the non-drop way? You can
Look,
survive drops? Okay.
like, this drop, that's fine. From the top of the tree, really, really no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that I would not recommend. I'm just gonna
Geronimo!
Is that... Are these climbable? I think these are the non-climbable walls.
Yeah, those are very slick walls. You could just walk up this though. There they are. Yoop.
There's other people.
Yeah. How's it going?
Okay-ish. We're just trying to get our try to figure out where we are.
Oh, I can get you back from here. Ted? Oh. Is it a rescue mission?
Ted is at the he's at the rickety bridge, closer to the entrance of town.
That means that this is part of the old town? No, I became a fae once we caught
So I guess if we find the main path, we'll be able to find him.
Look, I can tell you, if you want to find the main path, it's pretty easy. Look, you could just go this way. Just go this way. Follow me. It's right this way. Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Right through this little tunnel, and you'll be right on the path to go to the swamp.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's the swamp path that
We
way.
see the path. It's hidden.
And then that way is back to the entrance. Hey guys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to find the path back to town?
I'm trying to find Ted.
Oh, what's with the sparkles?
Oh. I don't know.
Is that you, Miss Ivy?
What? No, that's not me.
It's nice though.
Is this you, Eska, or Titania, or Oberon? And if not, I hope I didn't upset you by saying those names. Okay.
That's not their names, or
Well, I
I
mean,
wonder
you never
what
know
happens
who.
if I light the incense here.
It smells
thinking the
very
same.
nice, most likely.
Do you want to try it? See what happens?
Sure. I mean, I have fire magic. Should be easy.
Yep, and we got a healer and a fighter here, and a mage, defender. So we got we got all the mixings for a good time. Mr. Nicola, are you a fighter kind of person?
It's a good time.
Yes, I had to fight.
Okay. Do you use a shovel?
By the
This is not the shovel I would use, but I used to have a shovel made for battle.
Oh. Alright, see, we got plenty of fighting people then. And I can run away really good.
There, it's lit.
Hey there. I said,
Hello.
oh, what are you doing? Scram. That's where I keep my shiny rocks.
Oh,
Oh.
I did not touch shiny rocks.
Oh, sorry.
Are these your sparkles too?
Someone's been here. Have any of you touched any of these? I don't recognize these sparkles. Nope.
No.
I touched a sparkle, but I didn't touch anything else.
What the heck?
Someone else is here.
Oh, Ted. Here you are.
Yeah. Do you recognize the smell? I can hear you sniffins.
I think the winter phase been here. Between you and me. I think they've been here, but it's a little hard to tell. Between you and me, I'll be honest with you, I've pulled a little prank on one of them.
Oh, you did?
See this?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
One of their artifacts.
Oh.
You will see a blue, very cold orb. One of theirs. I've been keeping it here as well. Just a little bit of safekeeping. Just a little trick to show them.
Yeah. You know, it's good to play trixies sometimes.
Absolutely. Sounds like you know your business. What's your name? Little one?
Oh, my name's Nirta. What's your name?
Horrendous Henrietta. At your service.
Horrendous Henrietta?
Horrendous Henrietta.
Okay.
Now.
It's not nice to call yourself horrendous.
You're all wondering. It's amazing to call myself horrendous. What do you mean?
Oh, it's just
I
normally.
wouldn't call myself anything else, honestly.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Oh, I think I read about this. Are you a hag?
That's correct. Seem well versed.
Good job.
Now, tell me, now seriously, I do need to know what you're all doing around my shiny rocks.
We were looking for cocoa beans.
Cocoa beans?
Also, we
In
just
this area?
escaped a giant worm. The cave is just over there.
Oh, those are around, yes. Just gotta be careful for those. Although I will say, what they leave behind, their excrement, very, very good for making things.
Oh, like fertilizers?
Sure.
Yes, but, you know, honestly, there's more use for it than that, but...
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you. So...
Goodness.
Goodness, I'm killing me. So... I still don't... So you said you're looking for cocoa beans, right?
We found a lot of them, actually. The people who had them
you did?
were... Yeah.
They already made it back.
already home.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you have your beans.
Yeah, we have to climb.
Then I still don't have answers why you're near my shiny rocks.
And we like the smell of incense.
I will tell you, I am looking for shiny rocks. I will not take yours, but do you know where I can find more?
You can find more. I might know. But, I tell you, Sonny, it'll cost you. Nothing comes for free around these parts, you know.
Perhaps I can share some of the shiny rocks with you that I find. I have some of my findings, and you can have some of my findings too.
More shiny rocks. I like the sound of that, Sonny. Now, let me look at you. Let me get a good look at you if I could. Oh, yes. So, fair trade. I tell you where you could find some shiny rocks. In exchange, you give me one of your teeth. That sound fair?
Oh.
One of my teeth.
That's correct.
You don't know this guy, do you?
Come on. One quick yank. It'll be really easy.
The hag?
Yeah.
Don't you trust Henrietta?
No. Do you know what a hag is?
I need these teeth to eat.
I thought it was like an old person.
I have other teeth.
No, a hag is a type of fey creature that, I don't know if it's particularly fey, but it's a type of creature that, their perception of beauty is the opposite, you know, so the ugly, horrendous, and everything is the most beautiful to them.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha.
Anyone else? Anyone else want some information? Anything else?
What kind of
can't give you
information
cocoa
are
beans,
you?
but I might be able to help you out with some other things, you know. Henrietta knows her way around these parts.
Do you know how to make teleportation devices out of this dimension?
Huh?
Do you know how to make a teleportation device that takes you out of this dimension?
You say a lot of funny things, little one. I like you.
Oh, thank you.
I like you, little one.
I like you.
But, no, I don't think... Really?
Yeah, you're
precious.
Absolutely grotesque.
You're trying to butter me up. Why?
Because I like having friends.
This is weird.
Listen,
I mean,
perhaps... I'll tell you what. Since we're friends, perhaps you'd like to see my little shack.
Oh, you got a shack?
Necessarily. I thought I was an insult.
I do. It's out in the swamp.
So a hag is a type of fey creature. Oh, I don't know if it's exactly fey, but it's
Is it the one where people looked in it and then they forgot about looking in it?
is the opposite of what our perception of beauty is. So disgusting, gross.
Of course. Well,
the peak of beauty.
I mean, that would only happen if you went a little further in.
So,
but yes,
saying that they're grotesque and disgusting.
Okay, but I'm gonna need to bring my other friend, Miss Ivy, with me.
Huh? What is it?
You want to go to a shack? Go to adventure?
Yes, would you like to go to a shack in a swamp?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've never actually seen anything in the swamp.
Yes. Okay, very well. But for my friends, that's fine.
Hang on, does that shack have a mysterious hole in it?
Love Shack, I've heard about these.
Yes. How many? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It seems very. It really bothers me that people have been taking my rocks. Now I'm hearing people have been in my shack.
The only hang I used
I
to
never
know
been
was
to your
a giant
shack.
I've just heard about it.
lady with a lot of necromancy powers.
Maybe the reputation of your magical powers precedes you. Oh, horrible one.
The horrors in that shack.
Taller than that?
It's a good thing we're friends. Normally, I'd be very suspicious of someone trying to butter me up like that. Okay. Very well. You can come.
Yes.
I'm going to need something from to show you.
But what do you need?
Well.
They seem to live
Here we go. Okay. See this vial? I would like very much for you to fill it up with some elbow grease, if you could.
barking with my teeth.
Elbow grease. Just some stuff off
So
of
go
my
ahead.
elbow.
Be very interesting.
Oh, no, trust me. Just roll back that sleeve, sweetie, and you will see.
All right.
I do not eat too much.
Okay. Take the elongated finger and rub it down your elbow. Upon doing so, you will feel your pores open up. All of them across your body. You'll feel yourself begin to sweat horribly. But the sweat, as it moves down, doesn't go down your whole body. Instead, it heads towards the elbow. And as it starts to coalesce in there, seeping in horribly, you feel your pores close and your elbows swell. Now, just hold still and let me squeeze this out. Excellent. Okay. Well, since you've helped me out, I suppose you can come as well.
Wow, you said that was a vial, but I think that was vile.
Many other components.
Very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's very, very invigorating. Knowledge. New information.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps not the cool.
I'm still sorry though.
Books. I saw a few books around here a while ago, but in honesty, I haven't really seen any yet. Perhaps there might be some along the way. I'll tell you what, if I find one along the way, you can have it. If I can have a wisdom tooth.
Would you like to take it?
How do you know how smart a tooth is?
How would I like to take it? Well, go ahead and open your mouth, Sonny.
Do we have a deal?
Oh, absolutely. Think on it.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
There you go. Shake on it, buddy.
If you say it 3 times too, then it is okay.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Good enough for me.
Good.
As you grab the hag's hand and squeeze it with a shake, you pull your hand off to release the handshake, and you pull one of her fingers with you.
What happens? Oh, goodness. Those cop right off, Sonny. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and put that sucker back on. Yes, yes. Go ahead and put that. Just put it back in. Just crack it right. Now, your turn. Open up, Sonny.
The same tooth that you put back on the hand reaches in and grabs a hold of a tooth at the back of your mouth.
Some of them are actually pretty cool. In a sense. Unless they want to be called that.
Why is it the wisdom tooth? Does that mean he's stupid now?
Actually, she was kind of.
Do humans people keep all of their brains in their teeth?
Smarter for taking it.
Blood is pooling inside your mouth as the cavity of the tooth is now open.
Very well, Sonny. You can come along too.
What?
Oh.
Do you want me to close that?
Depends on how you are going to do it.
Oh, I was just going.
Gunther's also a healer.
I was just going to drag my finger across and close up the wound.
Is that all you do? What is it?
That's all I would do.
Anyone
is
else?
just touch it and heal it. Close up the wound.
It's a lot of fingers in one person's mouth.
I'd be wary of healing, Nikolai. They are uncomfortable.
I never got your name, Sonny.
I'm sure
you
if I
said,
receive the healing, then I will be very beautiful.
What may I call you, since you'll be coming along as well?
People know me as Nikolai.
Nikolai. Nikolai. Excellent. Okay. Is this everyone? I'll gladly collect more components, but, I mean, I do want to get back home.
Yeah, Henrietta, and I'll make sure people know not to touch your stones in there then. In the future when we get back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. In that case, let's head back there, everyone. And the rest of you, if I found a stone missing, I've got your scent. Just know that.
Oh. You go to
I like
this.
to make an exit like that.
You go to the same school of laughing as Mr. Pomato. I said, my friend Mr. Pomato has a very similar laugh to you. You must have gotten like a very similar laughing thing. Yeah. You'd probably like him.
I see. And his name is Pomato, you say?
Yeah, he's...
Hag as well?
Well, I don't think so, but he's got like a pumpkin for a head.
Pumpkin for a head.
Yes. It's very horrifying.
Okay. It sounds unique and exotic. Sounds like something I might have to look into. Goodness, where are we heading? Yes, down this way, I believe. Careful where you step.
Yeah. Do you know the meat man that lives out here?
Oh, I've seen him, yes.
Oh. I don't... Hold on. I don't want to get in the water.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
There's like bigger lizards in the water.
Oh, no, all sorts of leeches, though. Good, you want some?
Actually,
They
yeah.
stick on the way in.
I would prefer them inside me than on the outside of me. Yeah. Yeah, that looks squirmy.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Oh,
Nirta,
here you go.
Slip
Thank you.
off the rock and fall into the water. Your toes barely fall in, and just as soon, a few leeches grab hold.
Okay, getting back up. Back up. Okay, I got my own.
Got some on your feet. Some more snacks. Anyone who doesn't want to, go ahead and feel free to follow along this way.
Yeah, those leeches are actually pretty good. A bit more. They got like more of a metallic taste than I would like, but you know, it's fine.
You don't like the metallic taste?
Well, like more than I'd normally like.
I see.
You know,
I
like
suppose it's acquired.
I like spicy things, but if it gets too spicy, I don't like that.
And here we are. Home, sweet home.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this shack.
I've been here before.
Have you? Why?
I was just exploring around. I think this was our first day here. I was just exploring around, and there was something out here telling us about this thing that we wouldn't remember. I wrote down some notes and drew a picture of it while I was looking at it, but I don't really know much about it.
I see. And you're not with the Winter Court? You're sure?
No. Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Very well.
I have partial ties to the Autumn Court, if that changes your mind about anything. I want to be honest with you, Miss Henrietta.
Well, the Autumn Court is mostly fine, but hang on. Is that a smell of the spring I smell upon you?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice. You'll make for a very nice friend.
Oh, good. Good, that's good.
You too, actually. I'm smelling some spring.
Yes.
It's a faint whiff of it, I see. Okay. Are you... You're looking a little green on the gills. That's good. Are you dying?
So I actually... No.
Oh.
I don't
Good.
think
I was going to say,
think
if
human
that's the
type
case,
persons have gills though. I think that's more like a mermaid thing.
No. I mean, I can do that. It's actually quite fun. You watch them gasping like a fish for a while. It's quite fun. Well, feel free to make yourself at home. Just mind the inside. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, careful.
Yeah, I realize. Wow, very
careful. Oh.
very spacious.
Yes, I have perfect amount of space to do this. I've got... Hang on, there's a little muck on the ground by your feet. Let me just... As she removes the muck, Nirta, you will notice there is a red book by your feet.
Oh, hey, look, a book.
You pick
Is
it
this
up
yours?
and it's slopping wet, and it's dirty.
Yeah,
There's even
someone was a
leech
squatter and left it here.
Oh, you want me to remove it for you? Get it out of your sight?
You are just the sweetest little thing. Absolutely. That
Yeah, no.
sounds amazing. Thank you very much, Nirta.
No problem.
Wait a minute. Actually, hang on. Hang on. I had a deal. It belongs to that one if I find any books out here.
Oh.
I guess you get the
That'd
good
be much appreciated.
You want the squishy
yes,
book?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm very interested in many of the book that you find. That's why I not have the tooth no more. I suppose this collecting the wisdom instead of having it in my tooth.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta build up all your wisdom
The
again.
positive side of life.
Even in my state, there are many positives to being who I am. So, apologies for the facade. I would like to be pleasant around the folk in town.
Why hide what you are, though, dear? Look at me. Horrendous Henrietta lets herself be as she is.
Yeah, I don't think
should
any
do the
different
same.
of you.
I suppose it's from where I was. If people know my nature, then they will fight that nature. If I hide it, I protect my friends around me. Would you fight an undead, knowing it's undead with the resources? Or if you're looking at normal people, would you waste what you would on an undead?
You're undead?
I mean, honestly, undead are great. They you usually just take things off them, little bits of skin, bits of flesh, and they don't tend to notice. Now, it's not great because they don't tend to feel pain as much, which is what I like. But I mean, then you'd be fine, honestly. I don't think anyone would mind.
Just don't let the
It's more
Moskowitz know.
curse. I have the terrible of both sides. I feel some of the living. I feel some of the dead. My foot is in both the...
Is that lightning?
You can still hurt me.
Well, I mean, you said you seem to be hurt? I mean...
You can still cause me pain.
Good. That's good to know. Speaking of which, I'm getting an interesting feeling looking down that hole, actually. I don't think I've actually ever been down it, mostly because I'm pretty terrible at climbing. You look like you're good at climbing.
Oh, I am very good at climbing. Well,
as a...
Is a worm
do you have...
disturbed you? Horror.
Do you have children?
It might be.
Was that... Did you hear the children? Was that just me?
Children?
I don't know if it was children. I heard laughter.
It sounded like children.
I hear laughter all the time around these parts. Probably the neighborhood kids.
Neighborhood
around,
kids?
But, oh, yeah, you know. They come around sometimes. I call them that. I guess they're from the Unseelie. They run around. They talk about eyeballs often.
Oh!
They come around sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
They like to giggle and laugh, and they like to take things. They like to take things from around. They like to take my shiny rocks.
Oh, they do? Yeah, that sounds like something they would do, honestly.
Yes. Say many words I don't understand.
You just have to, if they bother you, just put some light on them. If you got like a fire or something like that, that'll make them very upset.
Fire? Yes, I like that. Just get a little fire and just...
Oh,
I like the way you think.
You don't have to like poke them with just like the light itself. That's all you really need, just the light, you know. The poke, you don't need to do the poke.
Fun.
Oh.
Sure, yeah, Henrietta. So you're saying you want me to go down the hole for you, friend?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, while we are friends, these two did have to pay something to go down, to come here. It's not asking, and I'm not going to force you to, as we've mentioned, we are very good friends. But,
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't let me into your ugly, decrepit home without us being buddies, right?
Yes, indeed. But as buddies, I would like to ask you to potentially maybe check something out down there. I have heard an odd rumbling, and you mentioning the worm, maybe, as much as I enjoy inflicting pain, receiving it from a giant worm probably would not be the greatest.
Would you happen to know ways to make the worm uncomfortable? Scare it away from this hole.
I
would
happily. Usually, when I hear that thing rumbling, I head for the heels. Be very honest with you.
Yeah, I know the whole Adventurers Guild tried fighting it once, and they didn't exactly beat it. It was more like they successfully got away from it.
Interesting.
Everyone runs for this thing. It causes many problems.
It looks kind of wet down there.
Yes. Ooh. It does look a little dank, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit
I
moist.
think that's been under my house. Yes.
Mhm.
Very. Well.
And
I would, if you would like, please feel free. Just know, Henriette is here, and if you end up, in pain and suffering, I will enjoy it very much.
Do you want me to go down with you?
Please. Pretty please.
Please? Is it alright if I go down with her?
Sure. Go
All
right
right.
here.
Okay. So the giggling has always only ever been the shadelings, right? It's not been like, ghost babies or anything like that,
Well, I
right?
hear that too. Damn kids! Hang on, let me go out here.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't sound like the shadelings to me.
Would you like me to accompany you?
Possibly. Is there a reason I'm doing this?
Okay with dredging for the swamp.
I mean, I'm doing it for the sake of interest, but I think you're doing it more to friends, I'd assume?
Yeah, you know what? It's probably good. Hag, she's a fae, and we can make fae friends today by going down a ladder. Let's go, if I can, please, 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 please. Does it up?
Do you want to go?
I will follow.
Oh, it's so wet. It smells like mildew. It's stagnant. Yeah. Oh, I think it gets deeper here. It's like water that's been here forever.
Just some neighborhood kids and... Oh, they all go down?
Oh.
Yes, we went down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's down there? Is there anything?
It's very smelly.
Just
Deep water.
there's a pool of grimy liquid.
Grimy liquid, you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Petrifyingly putrid.
Much like swamp.
Petrifyingly putrid, you say? Well, say no more.
Yeah. Look at it.
Oh. All right. Well. Yes, deliciously dank. Hang on, I can just rub this all over. I want to get this scent on me.
It gets really deep at this part.
I have no clue what's down there.
Well, perhaps we should check.
How?
What do you guys think?
Undead first?
I do not need to necessarily. I will feel stuffy, but I will survive if I cannot drown, so I'm going to take my
Undead first.
Oh, okay. Oh! Okay.
Are you alright down there?
As you fall down, it is not wet. There's no water down.
He just kind of disappeared.
I'm not talking. Yeah.
Might as well go after him. He did jump down, so we have to keep our word.
Could you please hold my hand? Nope.
Oh.
That's a no. Henrietta, you want to hold my hand?
It is disgustingly clammy.
I'm sure. But I'll take it over nothing. Ready? 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Once again, it is not wet. It is dry.
Oh.
You see the eye, and a sense of dread overtakes you the longer you look at it. You
What is that?
Stop looking
I'll
at
grab
it.
my coat. I'm here soon.
What is that? What is it?
I thought I saw it move. I'm not
And
sure.
Henrietta?
Yes, keep looking. Keep looking.
Did you know this was down here?
As you took the step
Yes.
into the dirt, Ivy, you cannot step back onto the rock. The feeling of uncomfortableness, the longing of the eye looking at you, looking through you. You begin to feel scared. You begin to think something is always seeing you out of the corner of your eye. And with a jolt of panic, you respawned, and you forget ever coming here.
I thought
Both of you see your friend vanish as you blink, and she is simply gone.
Henrietta, I thought
Nirta,
you said
you
you'd
too
never been
step
down
onto the
here.
dirt, and the same feelings begin to overtake you. Dread, panic, scared. You walk closer,
Do you
trying
see
to
me?
combat this fear, and you
Hello?
feel worse and worse. You begin to see eyes looking at you from side to side.
No.
And as you blink one last time, you are respawned and forget everything.
Well, I'm gonna drink some water. I'll have to ask specifically what is everything? Like, do I forget everything I did today, or everything from the point I walked in the shack? Hello, fellow memory loser.
What happened?
I'm somewhat of an amnesiac myself. I want to get clarity on...
My clothing back. Oh no. Oh wait, I will just say I had my clothing back. That is so good.
Ta-da!
Can I get clarification on exactly when I lose all my memory?
The second you blink, you forget having been in the hut.
Okay.
Anything past being in the hut.
Okay.
You remember going to the swamp. You don't remember why. You remember the hag taking you there, but you don't remember why. You have your book with you that you picked up, and it's still murky and wet, and you don't remember where you got it, but you remember the deal.
I remember the deal. It's so vague. Oh.
Is forgetting something like this kind of like you throwing up? Because if you subsist on knowledge, it's like you learned something and then lost it, so it's kind of like you're being bulimic.
And now, there is a passive thing, which you are willing to play into, you don't have to. Anytime you are in the swamp, you will see that eye out of the corner of your eye, and if you turn to look, it's never there.
Oh,
okay.
Very fun.
If, because people have done it, but I don't know if those players are still here, some people drew a picture of the eye. If you see it, the same feeling of dread and uncomfortableness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we did in character. Because
I
I
know
went
some
down
did,
there
but
at the beginning. Yeah.
I don't know if the drawing is still floating around. So if you see
You
the
were saying
eye,
going to backtrack.
you won't remember why.
Do not know where the friends are.
This eye makes you so uncomfortable, but it does.
Okay.
And then the drawing will feel like it's actively looking back at you if you ever turn it around.
Okay.
And there you go. That's the hag's eye.
Okay. Did I teleport back here or back to town?
Back into the forest.
I was starting to think, is Nim just going to wander
If you ever
around
work
the
your way
forest
back
the
to the
rest
hut,
of
the same
session?
thing will happen. As of right now. If you go back in the hut, down the
No way
thing,
back from the
the
hut?
same feelings will happen.
No, I'm not going back to the hut. I'm looking for my friends. We went separate ways.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably go back to town then.
Whatever happened to us? It mucked things up, and now I find myself here. But I do not know where friends are. I will go search, and then I will head back to town.
I do still remember Henrietta, right? You said that?
Yeah, you remember everything, but
Okay.
the second you walked into the hut,
Okay.
all of that's gone.
Alright. In that case, then, I still made a friend today. Let's go!
Easy.
Okay, I've got one. I'm going to search.
Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Cult shenanigans? Yeah. Well, let's not clip that. If people want to watch it through YouTube, they can find out about that, but we'll leave that a secret. It's Nirta, not Nitra. I'm not the Red Rocks from Deep Rock Galactic. Wow, you beat me back here so fast.
I cheated. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm great. We just saw the
hello.
evil
Still
eye.
broken.
You are?
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Remounted all of my trackers and everything's still fucking. Yep. Okay. So about as the same as they used to then.
Mm-hmm.
So. Just let my cat in.
So all your trackers are busted?
Yeah, I can't figure out what's going on. Oh my god, it's like
You gotta be careful with that ass. That is not TOS.
Yeah, it's oh that. Yeah. Violates some TOS. This one's really fucky. Like, why is it doing that? Hold on. The side boob is the really dangerous part. Huh. Yeah, my fizz bones are busted on that. Because it's just like shooting out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things. So I have all kinds of shit that's broken. On her, almost every version of her is busted after the Unity update.
Great, fantastic.
So, like, all my uploaded versions just don't work. The most recent one that I have, like that one, is good in other ways. But
Oh, if you're worried about going in, don't. Just go in. Have fun. No one cares.
yeah, well, the problem is that this one is firing off particle effects at all times.
Then don't do that one.
Yeah, I just need to upload the more.
Are you?
After turning those
Is this when you're about to go Super Saiyan? Also, the back of your skirt sticks straight out.
What? It's not doing that on my end. If I look at it,
It kind of looks like
an angle straight out, or is it straight out?
If I had to guess, it looks like the back of your dress is weight painted to the tail because it seems to be moving with the tail to me. Do you have my stream open?
It's.
You could just see what I'm saying right now.
I don't. Okay, let me do that.
Because it's like going directly with your tail.
Show my ass on Yodi's screen.
Yeah, that's what they're here for, though. The people love it. Yeah, see?
Oh, okay. That's good at least.
No, you're fine, Silver. Doesn't matter. Fucking Moyi always calls me Nirtra. Nirtra.
Well, Nitro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now, even though I just jumped to an ad. Yeah, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Huh, interesting. Oh, you know, I think I know what it is. Yeah, that gives me some ideas.
Yeah.
I think the Fizzbone settings are similar, and there's one of them I need to kill.
Murder it.
Cloth physics are the worst. Oh well. I'll get things workable again at some point. Yeah, I moved all my base stations.
Will I get
like
Lyrial?
The 4 walls.
When do I get Lyrial again?
Yeah. I need to bring her back. I really do.
Yes, she's my connection. I need her.
I know. I feel so bad.
Please. Please. I have to deal with
sure she
Oberon.
works, actually. Oh, he sucks.
Yeah, what an asshole.
He's stinky.
Need Lyriel.
Yeah, what a jerk. She's still broken, but not in bad ways.
Oh yeah, that looks fine.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, that's. Oh, fuck.
And with 100% more TOS.
Yeah, that's less fun.
True. Anyway, I gotta go take care of more stuff. See you when you're in there. If you do.
Take care.
Give me my music back and my jumping. Light armor. Whee! Jump this. Wah! Cloth physics? I don't know exactly. I think it's just how you do your spring bones. I don't think they have like a full-on physics simulator. I think you just have to put in like a fizz bone on either side of your skirt or dress and then have a spring bone chain. Yes, George? Oh.
The party will start very soon in the bed breakers, by the way.
For what?
For the other corporal, Jasper, his birthday is today. We'll be starting soon.
Oh, okay. I gotta go get his shirt then.
Welcome back, Jasper.
Horrifying Henrietta. Okay, let's get the shirt for Jasper then, if it's his birthday. Got it finished. He's back from the woods. Yoop. Take the speed route. Let's not put it in the bag that's still wet. For some reason. Why it's wet, I don't know. Must have splashed when I was in the swamp. Wait, how did I get back here? Wait a second. Wait, I was in the swamp. And then we were at the cabin. Oh, I must have seen the thing. Dang it, I thought by being friends with Miss Henrietta I would be able to avoid the same fate as other people that did it. But okay. Maybe I should ask the thing, the bottom of the... to take my memories, if it makes me lose my memories.
Easier ways for.
Okay, so now finally
Your cringe.
Jasper! I got something for you.
Oh. Is it the thing?
Yes. I just went and grabbed it from the den.
Sorry, no.
Is it?
No.
Is it wrapped up or?
No, I just handed it to
I
you.
know, but I'm not supposed to say. A fellow named George told me.
I'm gonna put it on right now.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm not.
Oh wait, those are for the.
Yeah, those are the arms, the arm parts, and then that's the head hole.
Smells
There you
good.
go.
I'll make it up.
Yeah.
I feel like the burger and fries need a nap.
Fair enough.
Hold on a second.
An alternative.
There you go.
I
Is that-
love it.
It's how you wanted it?
Maybe I
Did I
should
ever hear about you?
It's exactly what I wanted. You pretty much made it like the drawing.
No problem.
That looks amazing.
Oh.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Form like 3 of them into sticks.
I had to do something for you now.
And that's sort
I'll
of an
figure it out at some point.
Yeah, don't worry about it for now. Maybe I'll ask for something
Once
in the
again,
future.
Nirta,
That's true. Green is
your handiwork is amazing as usual.
Mm-hmm.
These are good stuff. I like the stitching.
Well, thank you. He said he wanted something sort of plain and simple, but comfortable and useful.
What's going on here?
So hopefully we nailed that.
Sugar basically makes you guys
Practical. I like it.
Then we'll get together.
have fun with
Tell
it.
me, Nirta, if I might ask, did John speak with you a little earlier today?
And I need to speak with you.
Okay. Okay. Perhaps
You want-
we can head out. Well,
Yeah.
I'll miss the cake. It's fine. Yeah, it might be important. Very well.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll
either
be
way,
we'll
have
be
some
right
more
back.
quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, what a coincidence. This is the exact space I spoke with John earlier. I suggested it, as no one seems to come over here.
Well, as it turns out, I was like, oh, hey, let's go to the den where I sleep because it's a private place for just me. And then we get down there, and Silva wakes up from his, like, month-long coma while we're talking. And then at the same time, the Fey Nyx guy was down there and invisible. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess this place isn't as private as I thought.
Strangely, despite the fact this place looks like a great place to hold, like, conversations, no one ever comes here. Very strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yes,
Talk to me.
He told me about the potential for the incoming dragons, and that Mr. Oberon is very scared because he says that the dragons have some, like, anti-Fey magic sort of thing. Mm-hmm. It's about the gist of it?
Yes, that's what I've heard as well. I've been trying to gather as much information on dragons as I can. Quite honestly, it's not a lot that I didn't already know from fables and fairy tales where I come from. Where I'm from, dragons don't exist, to be clear. Nor do kobolds. So it was a bit difficult for me to try to really grasp exactly what a dragon would be like here, especially since people come from so many different places. And where I'm from, it's more or less just whatever you need for the writing. We need this one smart. We need it just to be a big thing that flies down.
So essentially
the whole
what I told Mr. John is that, where I come from, I understand how dragons are because I was under the Emerald Dragon, and she told us about other dragons, so I might know some things, but that's where I come from, so that might not be the same here. But the thing I told him is that I know that Mr. Red, the blacksmith, he and the people that he came to Sundial with, they regularly fought with dragon-like monsters. That was like their whole thing.
Did they?
So, I think if we were going to let anyone in on this information, we might ask Sir Red if he knows anything. We don't have to tell him everything, but we can ask him if he knows anything about fighting dragons. The other thing I wanted to warn him about, or warn you about if John hasn't already talked to you, is that dragons can change their shape. They don't have to stay dragons. The Emerald Dragon would regularly turn into a person so that they could walk into town and pretend to be as a person so that they can buy things for their lair or get people to come out to them. They just generally like being tricksy and stuff, but I imagine in a place like the Feywilds where the Fey are already really tricksy, I wouldn't be surprised if there's already dragons living with us, pretending to be regular peoples.
Tell me, Nirta, do you know a way to be able to identify a dragon even if they were in disguise?
No. The Emerald Dragon didn't tell us anything like that.
I imagine they wouldn't. That makes sense.
I did say
Alright,
that if
I
they
suppose
had...
I'll have to look into that.
John said that Mr. Oberon said that they have like a really strong hatred for the Fae. So if I were to guess anything, it may be if they were in town and they were pretending to be not dragons, they might have a really hard time faking being nice with them. So if we have anyone who's Fae, like Mr. Oberon, for example, and he interacts with them and they're immediately hostile, even though they're new to the town, that might be a dead giveaway. But I also...
Perhaps. Although that is...
Go ahead. No, you.
No, all I was going to say was, a lot of people have been wronged by the Fae, so that might be a little trickier to grasp hold of than we might think. But if they're immediately hostile, perhaps it is something to still look out for. Yeah, I'm trying to think because I've also, I'll be honest with you, my dealings with the Fae have not been really positive at all either. I wouldn't attack one on sight, but you know. It's nature being stuck here. So what were you going to say, though? I didn't mean to cut you off.
My concerns were that in order for me to get back home, I have been working on a lot of things in the background, and it is my understanding that I will not be able to do this without the help of the Fae, and potentially people in Burrow, which is why I've been trying to bridge the absolutely horrible gap between them, considering they've had thousands of years of fighting and stuff. It just seems like they are... It's very difficult. And if they find out that dragons showed up and scared off all the Fae, that could be bad for either end of it, because then maybe the Burrow people would be emboldened by the dragons and maybe start an attack on the Fae because they're weakened because of the dragons. Or the Fae would feel like they need to heighten up their aggression because now something strong has shown back up again. So I'm worried that this is going to make things even more difficult for me. And when they show up, if they show up, I'm going to try to talk to them and try to figure out what it is they want and everything, and try to do my good old best to make friends with them, like usual.
Well, if there's anybody who's going to make friends with someone who would come in with the ill intent, I imagine that would be you, Nirta. You are just honestly a beacon of sunshine here, and very, very friendly. Very easy to speak with as well. So...
Thank you, Mr. Fizzler.
Of course. That being said, I still do have a lot of concerns as well. From what John told me, he seems very concerned. And I've been taking his concern very seriously. So I have gone around and spoke with a few people, but I really haven't gained much knowledge. I'll try to keep up with that, though. And, yeah, we'll work on it. I think it's a good idea. I think it is smart also that he's not telling too many people. We don't want people to panic.
Yeah, well, also my other concern with that would be is the Adventurers Guild or the Defenders might feel like they need to be, typically in their fashion, proactively violent about it. Which kind of ruins the whole diplomacy thing.
Yeah, that's a pattern I've noticed as well. If we're dealing with something this big, this threatening, I don't think that's wise. I don't think it's wise in general. I tend towards diplomacy as well. As someone who understands a bit more, obviously not trying to judge others, perhaps trying to see perspectives. I
believe I've been told before that when you are holding a shovel, all of your problems look like a mound of dirts. And I think that's what it is when people have swords. They're just like, well, I must solve my problems with this sword now.
That's a very apt analogy. I like that. Well, yes. So, probably want to keep it away from them in general. No offense to them, but just to make sure we're keeping things diplomatic.
Until they reveal themselves. At that point, I'm sure it'll be out and open and hard to deal with.
Yeah.
I gotta also say, I'm pretty
we'll cross that
excited.
bridge when we come to it.
I'm excited to see dragons. I haven't seen one since the Emerald Dragon, and I'm hoping that maybe Oberon is just over worried about it, and maybe they're nice and everything, and it won't be a problem.
Perhaps. Although I will ask this. Have you known Oberon to be worried about anything?
Yes. You know me?
Interesting. I don't think I do.
You remember the teapot?
Oh,
underneath
wait, the one in the teapot. Right, the one... Yes, I remember now.
Before the Chucks dug that up, he warned me that there was something down there that he was afraid of getting out. But, she got free and everything's still fine, so I've been kind of okay with that decision. For now.
That's a very good counterpoint. Good point. I had actually completely forgot about that happening. And we were involved with that. Goodness, I miss parts of the old town sometimes. The old bathhouse.
Alright. Let's go be there for Mr.
yes.
Jasper. Let's go celebrate his day. We'll worry about things in the future later.
Is it his birthday? That's good. Yeah, I'd like to meet with that young man. Seems like a very nice one. Very, very nice young man. Let's see if we can get some cake. Let's hope there's still some cake. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I didn't want to step on you, buddy. Oh. Let's see.
Happy birthday!
Hello, everybody. Yes, happy birthday!
Hey, Nirta.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. This to come by. Thank you.
Fizwick? Oh, yes, I was waiting for this. Thank you.
She's gonna slide a plate over. And here's one for you, Nirta.
Thank you. I have eaten so much today.
Chocolate cake? Strawberry ice cream.
Oh!
Silver. Yes,
Yeah, you don't want to eat the cold stuff quickly. It
Too
tends to
late.
hurt your head.
Too late. Too late.
It's a birthday for
It tasted good though.
Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me get you some warm water.
So,
that should help.
we went to the forest, we got some,
The cake's good though.
silvergrass and some grabbass. I mean, there's some bourbon, but we couldn't get Tony Tide.
That's fine. I didn't expect the Tony Tide to be able to
I
get
have to
gotten
look
today,
down.
in all
Here you go.
honesty.
Thank you.
Warm water to help with this.
Something on the list in general.
Tobias said he was like up on an island.
Thank you.
Very up high, but we
It was delicious
didn't have
though.
time to climb all the way up.
Okay.
All right.
Good to hear.
Oh my goodness, so delicious. So good. It's so tasty.
My goodness gracious, I cannot turn this way at all. I'm trying.
You look a little pale.
Jojo, thank you so much. It was so tasty. Put this back up.
Quite welcome.
Okay.
I have to do some research on how exactly to find the Autumn Court, but once I do, I'll make sure to find you.
Oh, you need to get in contact with the Autumn Court?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Is it my new looks? I'm very sorry.
I'm pretty sure an Autumn Fae took her emotions.
And? You think they'll give it back?
I could pull some strings.
Okay, well,
Happy birthday again, Jasper.
no, Santa.
I'm not Santa, I swear.
I'm very close to the representative of the Autumn Court.
So maybe we could try and work something to get like a communion with the Autumn Court, see if we can find the Fae that took her emotions.
Yeah, I can shoot a message to her and see if she knows anything about that. It was Miss Lily, right? Her name's Lily?
Yes, Miss Lily, yes.
Yeah.
She said that the one that took her emotions was like the autumn breeze.
It's like the autumn breeze. Okay. I'll put that in the message
Yes,
then.
I asked what they looked like, and they said like the autumn breeze.
I hear someone got a nice visit from the birthday skeleton.
Okay. Also, hello?
Understandable.
Is she new? Is she a new one?
It's a pretty much
I
against
think
TLS
she's
of
friends
Roblox
with-
too.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Are you new here too?
Hi.
Okay. Do you want some warm water? Just in case
Hi, I'm Nirta, Kobold Druid of Dispores. I work at the farm and the Merchants Guild. Nice to meet you. Yeah, just
sadly cannot help.
you grab it a hand. You grab it a hand. You grab it just like this. And then you do this. No? Okay. And what's your name?
Oh, right. I shouldn't do that. Oh, I'm Rose. Guess I'll just sit
Rose?
like this now.
Nice to meet you, Rose. Are you friends with Lily? You got a very nice dress like her.
Have them eventually.
Yeah. We're gonna run a bakery.
Maybe.
Oh.
Very affordable prices.
I could probably see
Oh, right. With very affordable prices.
Like,
alcohol.
like worms? Can I give you worms for bakery?
Are worms valuable?
They are to me.
How big are the worms? For a fisherman?
Well,
we do have a big bit of water that you can't even drink. Those fish here really got it
That is
easy.
the other side of that coin.
Have you seen the big gay fountain up at the top?
Wouldn't really have anything covering there. You kind of be free flowing a bit.
It's got gay water.
I've literally just... I've been over there to see the ocean, and then I've been over here. I had a burger and fries. I had a tuna pizza.
Ooh, all of that sounds really good, even though I don't know what fries is. Did Miss JoJo make it?
Yeah.
She's really good. You liked it, right?
Could be something.
I think so.
I'd
My
say once you
body
do it,
enjoyed
then
it.
probably.
Do you have emotions?
10 p.m. PST, that's the 4-hour mark. Thank you very much for spending your night with us. We always appreciate it. Have a good night.
I'm trying to help. She's my emotional support cat.
Oh.
I guess that's the way to look at it.
I was
I can
wondering.
have such responses as.
I think I am now.
Or.
I don't know what that was.
And. Ha 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 ha. See, she's learning. Which is pretty handy.
It's a start,
at a party.
yeah. Have you ever cried?
Give me a moment. I will get that pizza.
I mean, I cried a lot before.
Have you? What? Can you like take your fingers and then pluck a nose hair out of her and then make her cry?
Why would I do that?
So, because you could teach her crying again?
But she wouldn't.
You gotta start somewhere, right?
All yours.
I still feel pain. I just don't have the alarm or the dislike of pain.
Yeah, but like, when was the last time you had like the water coming out of your face?
Did you sing the song?
Oh, the last time that happened was when I accidentally stabbed myself.
Okay, so it has happened. Never mind about that then. Your nose hairs live for another day.
It might be. It might be. That's kind of why I was
I guess.
initially thinking.
So, why are you guys opening a bakery here if you're from DeBurrow?
Maybe because it's because it's very convenient, and we want to open up to new customers. Maybe show them some stuff that they just don't get here. No, seem profitable. Your hands taste like tuna.
We can sing one bar and we'll see if
I
it's.
can't help that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's true. I know Miss JoJo makes a lot of stuff, and Mr. Lawrence also makes food over in the tavern, but I'm sure there's a problem with having a bakery too. Especially if you're bringing more pizza. We've had Miss JoJo's pizza, but maybe it'd be Happy birthday to you.
I guess it's pretty simple.
I guess so.
Oh, it's Santa.
true.
There we go.
Well, I run the.
Every single time.
That's true. Inns and stuff usually need bread and
everyone.
snacks.
I help run the farm up on the top, and I also have a mushroom grove. So if you guys need more flowers or apples or pumpkins and of course mushrooms, I got those. You just have to ask, I'll get them for you. Just as long as, you know, maybe I get to have some bakery things, maybe, you know?
So there's salt, pepper, thyme.
That's why a lot of people run late.
Sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, flour, vegetables. She probably has yeast if that means she's got mushrooms.
Well, she's made bread,
Probably
so
make pizza.
I guess you have at least the stuff for like bread things.
Just like I planned.
Well, Greasus, the mayor, apparently also has a bunch of spices.
Give it to the lizard behind.
Greasus is like the head of the Merchants Guild. I don't think he's the mayor. Who said he was the mayor?
Oh.
the mayor?
I just assumed he did because he has the hat.
Ice cream cake.
It is a really nice hat, to be fair.
Everyone's talking about it for
And honestly, if you went around saying he was the mayor, I don't think a lot of people would argue with that. He's got a lot of authority.
Ice cream, not quite an ice cream cake, but I could go about making one
Well,
eventually.
are you all going to be staying here then, or do you like walk back and forth from the borough to here?
a slice of each.
Well,
Cake and a couple
our
scoops of
past place of employment got burnt down, so technically speaking,
cake and ice cream together.
I thought you said you were coming here just to open more business.
Oh, we decided
no,
that
we
when
came
we
here to
got
open
here.
one.
No, same. I do the same shit.
True. Fox gave us a startup donation of 1 ruby ring. I'm looking forward to having exchanged it for money in Barrow, and then buying some supplies.
Family goes. I mean, this is. I mean.
Okay. Well, welcome in.
That's the first normal-looking person I've seen.
He's gonna mix it and it's weird, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, Ted the Lizard Man?
How is that weird? It's just a
Yeah, Ted's pretty normal.
Because people look
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. Did you know he's from Pin Slithervania? And he sells things called cars?
Slithervania.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
What's a car?
I didn't exactly hammer that down when I was talking to him, but he's very enthusiastic about it.
What it is, it just tastes so fucking good.
So like a cart?
It's just piling on
I don't know.
Is it like a cart?
I don't know. But he says he is a car
Do they run on
salesman.
tracks?
It's about time I go and cash out for the time
Mm.
Right.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Like a choo-choo.
Get a spoon.
You gotta find out what you
Not
like
sure.
and what you don't like.
But if there's anything you all need from the farm or the mushroom grove, let me know. I'll try to help you out, okay?
Where you put things and other things, you know, you take a pizza and you
Oh,
put some pepperoni on it.
that's really kind of you.
Or you do what Nirta does
Alright.
and you put a whole
Enjoy your stay. Kick your feet up for a while. It sounds like you had a rough walk and stuff from
To be
Burrow.
honest, I bet Nirta would like a pizza that was just a mushroom with, you know,
Yeah,
tomato sauce
if I
and
put
ginger.
my feet up, I think my dress is gonna flip up.
Heading to bed as well. Thank you for today,
Mhm.
Mr.
Sounds
Nirta.
interesting.
Yeah?
Would you like a pizza that is just a mushroom cap turned upside down with a bunch of sauce, cheese, and pepperoni on top?
Place to eat. You know the place.
I mean, yeah, that sounds good to me, but is that a pizza? That's like saying...
Yes, it's a gluten-free pizza.
Is that like saying, would you take a soup that was just noodles and carrot? I mean, yeah, I would eat it, but is that a soup?
Now there's a lot of people here.
It's a gluten-free
But
pizza.
on a pizza, you
What's
eat the crust,
gluten?
so, you know, you put the crust in.
It's something. I've been told it's something that goes into bread.
I guess that means
Don't even bother trying. Don't.
I've forgotten that I still have my dress.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
If somebody's gonna explain gluten,
Did you get Jasper...
explain it.
Did you get Jasper a present?
didn't even know what this was until I got here.
Well, you really are the worst Santa.
Nirta made this.
I'm sorry about earlier.
It is no problem. I make it very properly. I'm sorry.
I didn't really. You seemed completely unaware of that the other day in the tavern. I was scared to bring it up to you in case you didn't realize or something, but
Oh, be honest to me. I didn't realize. It take a while to mentally adjust when it happens. And my world is very obvious when it happens. You know where I felt with me.
Well.
Okay. Sadly, I think it is time that we went. Yeah. Don't elaborate, just leave. That's how we do it. Alright, I'm just going to head over and go to sleep. I think we did quite a few things. Ugh. I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't normally go to sleep until like frickin' 4 in the morning. But we learned about the dragons from John. We started our little quest for Oberon so that we can get rid of our violent and racist tendencies. I'm glad that Silva's back. Even though that happened at a moment when... How's the big surprise? I'm gonna do it in tandem with something else going on. I have it ready to go, but I was informed of a story beat. I know you guys don't know this because most of you, if not all of you, aren't in the Discord for Waypoint, but I was added to the guides, which basically means that I can control some of the story stuff, which was partially what I did the other, like a couple sessions back with doing the whole spider silk thing. So as part of that, I learned about some upcoming stuff and decided to hold off on the big thing I was going to do in order to incorporate it into another story beat that's going to happen. So I'm just going to hold off on that, which gives me time to refine it and make it better than it already is. And I'll go from there on it. But as for today, we got a lot done. I'm going to have to change up some stuff on the quest tree. I think that knocks out all of my, or the quest log. Yeah, that gets rid of the order fulfillment. We got that. The power of friendship, I'm going to update to look into the incoming dragons, since that's going to throw off balance. And I still need to do the church stuff because I haven't had a time to sit down and talk to Lawrence about it. I know Metal does a lot of stuff in the story, so he's not always available. I know Andre isn't always available either. Whenever he's around, we're going to try to get the Eotidiss quest going. I didn't see Longnose John today, so it's probably a good thing that Andre wasn't here, because otherwise I would have to do the Yugi Point fights on my own. And that's not how I want the story to go. But, you know, if it goes that way, it goes that way. We'll just have to deal with it. But for right now, I think we'll end it there. I think we did a lot today, and I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. I'm going to put you all on my ending screen while I take off the VR headset and then raid out. I'd appreciate it if you hang around so that whoever ends up being my raid target, we can give them some love and support. So I appreciate you guys being here. And until next time, as always, please remember to take care of yourself and take care of those around you. And where is ending? There it is. Bye-bye!